Yeah.
All right. On the last episode of Nammibaun Nights, you guys had spoken with the Shambleton PD about
many things.
A lot of things.
About the Higginbottom murder and the bounty on Avia. And the cops were extremely unhelpful. So you guys went back to the ship, caroused with the crew a little bit.
We did the corrals and hills.
And then another ship pulled in, and
Muldoon.
a bounty hunter.
Named Tannenbaum. But he's really Muldoon.
I thought it was just Muldoon.
No, his name is Tannenbaum.
No, I know. I'm just making sure. It's a bit.
Look, I don't know with you sometimes.
That's fair.
He came onto the shore escorting a captured Avia Higginbottom.
Higginbottom.
You guys immediately moved in, and by you guys I mean Shelter immediately moved in and put you guys forth as the lawyers.
Spun legal bullshit.
You questioned her, and with a Zone of Truth spell, found that she truthfully, at least she thinks, did not commit this murder.
I want to go to the plane of air.
You... Too soon?
No, I'm just shaking my head to him. I'm like, nope, we're not going.
Does this air eternally circulate? If so, if I fart, will it stay there forever?
So, you found out that the family really has no money, that the oldest son is in some sort of investment in which he has no idea
It's a scam.
where his money is or
Pyramid scheme. Ponzi.
anything.
One of those.
You went to the house and you spoke with the head butler, Aurelia. She was a bit stiff, but you didn't really get didn't get a whole lot of information out of her, and you found that the housekeeper / cook was absolutely in love with Avia. You also found that
I missed that part.
the reason Corthon came over, the victim came over to the prime material plane from the plane of air in the first place was because he had lost the family fortune, 5 generations of family fortune in a bad investment. And him and the man and 3 of the children came over.
Of which we have only spoken to one of the children.
1 children.
1 children.
So
Quantity 1 children.
we pick back up. You guys are still in the kitchen. The cook looks up. So,
I believe I walked off to go find the dog.
you were getting ready to.
Okay.
So, I have to know now, are you all staying for dinner?
This seems
Yes.
like a great invitation into one of the spooky manor scenes where we all get picked off one by one. I vote yes. As long as you're not serving turtle soup.
Wait, I thought your soup is very good. Oh,
Yeah, I had it once.
just one time.
I mean, that Rakshasa dust almost turned you into turtle soup.
It turned his brain into turtle soup.
That was the time, actually.
It dripped down a little.
I still don't know if I'm preparing for...
Yes, we're staying.
Yes, but you cannot tell our cook pug.
People
Okay.
don't beat you to death with a salami.
Okay. Well, I have much work to do. There's only 3 hours until dinner, and he just proceeds to just dive into the kitchen, and you hear things moving and things clanging.
That's
and
what
then,
we need eventually.
And then a knife.
Calling some other cooks to make a Ruby-esque food fight.
Did we just invite ourselves over for supper?
Absolutely.
I think we did, but no one else asked, so he at least asked. If we were
Okay.
staying
No, yeah.
for.
No, this is perfect. If anyone asks us who gave us permission, we just tell them the cook.
I don't know what the difference is between the forks.
That's okay. You work outside in. That's actually accurate, yes.
I know. Calliope doesn't. Why are there so many forks? I would like to go find the daughter. I want to say it's Savani.
I have it in my notes. Misspelled. Savani, yeah.
I would like to go look for Savani.
Okay.
She was the one that gave him the cupcake.
A cake of cups.
She got a pastry from him.
She got a pastry.
Birthday pastry from him.
That's right.
Everyone gets a pastry.
Okay.
Really?
Hit me with an investigate real quick.
I'll go with her.
8.
What? Sorry.
Okay, we'll get back to Aurora and Kyber. What are you guys doing?
I rolled so low he skipped me.
How close is it to dinner?
3 hours.
3 hours? I've already questioned that guy. I have the notes on this.
Gilroy, Savani,
No.
Porthon,
No.
Ignatius,
Ignatius.
Gibbet.
Mystery Source Child says mystery.
I have not talked to Exhibit yet.
He won't give it to you.
Exhibit? That's his name now.
No, Gibbet.
Exhibit.
I would
It
like
does
to go and investigate the dining room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that because I want to start looking for signs of. How long ago was this murder?
3 months?
2 months.
Ugh.
3 or 2.
Long enough time, but I kind of want to see if anything from now is going to be out of place when dinner starts.
Okay. Cool.
I'll also I want to talk to the chef. Gilroy. I want to go up to him. Gilroy, is there any place in the house where cleaning items are kept, or items for taking care of pests in the house?
And he's like in the middle of like chopping vegetables into a salad. Yes, that's my hut shed out back. But I'm busy. I can't show you now.
It's hut out back. Okay, got it. Thank you. I'm gonna go out to the shed.
Okay. You also. Well, you'll roll a yeah. This is a perception.
Perception.
When you get outside, we'll get back to you though.
Oh. That's okay. I'm trying to log into fucking Twitch.
Not just regular Twitch.
Fucking Twitch.
Yeah. Do you have to click the yes I'm 18 button before you get into that one?
Yeah, it's just live stream sex.
So, Calliope, you start wandering around the house.
Mm-hmm.
You are currently like in the west wing upstairs. And you keep finding bedrooms that all look exactly identical, completely unlived in.
And this is her house, right?
Yeah. Just all completely unlived in, a single window, a small little chest,
Is it dusty?
or a small little chest of drawers, one bed, just a single.
Is it dusty?
No.
No.
So
Oh.
at one point, you
Good
guys finally get to the end of the hall. You poke your head in. Once again,
Governess.
looks
That's what it is.
I said that last time.
I know. I forgot it.
looks same thing. Small bed, little chest of drawers. But there's like some socks hanging over a drawer, and like a couple shirts hung in the closet.
Must be Ignatius's. Messy socks. I don't wear socks.
I just peek my head in.
Perception check.
Ooh,
It's not bad.
19.
You kind of peek your head and look around. To like the left by the floor is a quick twirl of dust.
A twirl of dust.
Mm-hmm. Just a
Investigate.
roll it.
7.
Shelter, you become convinced there's something here. There must be. Why would there be a twirl of dust?
Is there a closet by this dust?
And you start making your way across the wall, hands all the way up here.
Checking for hollow space.
You're checking for hollow spaces, and it all makes the same flat thunk all the way across.
Well, I'm convinced. The whole wall is hollow. Eldritch bolt. No, not actually. Alright, that was your cue.
Calliope,
Stop
would
me.
you like to follow up with this?
Please stop me.
Is anybody in here? Hello?
No response.
Okay.
I'm really convinced this wall's hollow. I take my paddle. Whack. Not
Clunk.
like too hard, just like.
I'm.
Well, that's a stud. Move a foot to the left. Whack.
Clunk.
Wow, those studs are really close together. Move 2 feet to the right. Whack.
Clunk.
I mean,
You've been hitting the same horizontal stud this whole time.
That sounds crazy.
definitely looks like there is some dust over there. I guess I have to go get Aurelia to make sure that things are tidy. I'm trying to see if.
Say that loudly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see if like I can get somebody to come out because they don't want to talk to the maid.
Make a general charisma check.
Is there like a closet I can open?
10?
Okay, no one comes. There's like a small little nook, but it's not where the twirl of dust came from.
Wait. I check under the bed.
Under the bed, there is
The whole fucking people.
a little like pull out chesty thing.
Pull it out.
Okay, you pull it out
Open.
and you
Was
open
that
it.
where the little dust swirly came from?
No.
By the bed?
No,
But we did ignore one of the tropiest of tropes of the whodunits. Under the bed.
you open it up and there's clothing, kind of stocky but short.
Under the clothing.
The
The bottom of the chest.
I'm gonna go look at the closet.
little nook with the shirts.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
In my investigation.
Yeah, sure.
I want to be a cleric.
It's
so
just
bad.
clothes.
Ooh,
Dwarf clothes.
17. Dwarf clothes? 17.
17. So you're investigating the closet, and you're...
None of these people are doors. Right?
Yeah, the cook.
The cook. Oh, so this is a cook's room.
Yep.
Still a good room to search.
Yeah, I'll go. Well, yeah. You know, it's actually interesting you say that because literally every clue that we have points to him.
No.
What do you call it?
Oh.
A red hairpiece?
No, I call it Occam's razor.
Octopus razor!
No, Occam's razor. That's a real thing in the real world.
No, octopus razor is way funnier.
Octopus razor. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know why you do this. Shave this suction comes right off. No,
I'm looking in the closet, in the nook.
Okay.
You find Mr. Nut?
So yeah, you're
Tom Nook?
Yeah.
Capitalist bastard.
you're digging around the nook, and the rack,
Calm down.
the rack that's holding. I can't. He's losing.
I mean, I've read this fanfic, right?
It was just the juxtaposition of me bringing up the Tom Nook pun of him just being in the closet, and you went digging around in the nook. Just couldn't handle it. It was too soon. All right,
The old high fist.
All right, I got it. Okay, keep going. I got it. I swear.
Keep going with the old high fist.
Yeah.
Higher.
Higher. There's a Creed joke there. Anyway, so you're messing around with the pole that holds up the shirts,
Yeah.
and you shift it upward, and then back downward, and you hear a, and
Oh, you got to find a secret door.
across the room, the wall kind of and opens a little.
Has Shelter
Just correct.
noticed?
As I have I noticed.
Hard to miss.
Passive perception says yes.
We have the same passive perception.
Oh, Yahtzee. Well, I'm gonna put his shirts away then, but I definitely think it's the cook. Secret room, in love with the wife, killed the husband.
Pretends to be simple.
1
Actually, a
plus 2
mastermind.
is 3.
I mean, I would like to go in the secret passage.
Yes,
Is
we
it,
go in secret passage.
Is it average height, or is it specifically to a dwarf's height?
Can I fit?
It's closer to a gnome's height, actually.
So I can't. I just physically can't fit.
Oh, I'm not there.
Sorry, I'm going
We're
to
in the
go.
dining room.
I have a giant pole arm.
You haven't opened it yet. It's the shape, but the door's just kind of.
Oh,
cracked.
I definitely opened it.
You open it. It's not that deep. It's only about
Oh, I was gonna.
4.5 feet in. But there is absolutely a creepy ass Hey Arnold-esque to Avia. There's fucking like twirls of hair and a brush, and there's like fucking drawings and like wigs and candles burning and.
Nope, hold on. I have to look.
So
Are there
dwarves are pretty
any?
good craftspeople. Like, how good is this effigy?
Oh no! Stone cutting.
Life-size marble bust.
Holy shit! It's amazing.
Did you roll like a nat 20?
Yeah. There are altars to deities that do not touch what Gilroy thought of Avia.
Wow.
The most important question is if it's anatomically correct.
Ooh. Well, are we talking like a bust? Or are we talking like?
Oh no! Just like a shrine. There's like an altar to Avia, essentially.
Gotcha.
There's not a blow up.
Oh, okay. That's you said. Well, hey Arnold, there's literally like a fucking.
There's a bubblegum Arnold. I forgot about the bubblegum
That's
Arnold.
when-
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Oh yeah, no.
potato peeling.
I was not going to take it there.
Okay.
I'm literally tamer than a Nicktoon right now.
Yeah, no shit.
A 90s Nick.
So he is way even more suspicious. I'm convinced.
In all honesty,
We need to put the thumbtacks to him.
alright, I'm going to, like, rifle through it and see if he has, like, any letters of intent. Like,
I'm gonna kill the husband.
Make an investigate.
I would like to
Oddly
assess.
enough, an autobiography titled
Okay.
"If I Did It."
Thou art has advantage.
Is this just by your ways give her advantage, or do I roll too?
Nah, yeah, you just taking the help action.
okay, 15. 15 total.
You don't find anything incriminating. There's no like, I'm going to kill the husband letters. There are
There are, like, no...
Poems.
Like,
bad poetry.
Oh, no.
This is an amazingly carved altar. The head pieces that the wigs are going on are amazing looking. The
wigs!
brush
The wigs.
the brush in which the hair is twined around has this beautiful like helix-esque. It's all amazing. This poetry is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Definitely a dwarf.
Vogan poetry.
Tried to invoke being
Yeah.
an elf with the poetry, did not nail it.
He's not a bard, he's a cook.
He's a
And-
housekeeper, actually.
I think both of you looking at this, make an intelligence check.
Oh.
12.
That one.
Sheldon, your ear itches.
God damn, that's so. I don't have an ear. What the fuck? Everything's crazy. I gotta go.
Uh-oh.
I run out of the room.
That shit stays in.
I go to find Aurora.
Oh,
You are Calliope. You're forced to ask yourself a question. If he was
do I feel
this,
lucky?
Yeah.
if he was this in love with Avia, would he have let her go to jail? Have to run off?
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking. He would probably have done anything to protect her, but this would clearly have incriminated. I am talking to Melvin. He has gone. Okay. Well, I would like to say I will forget that I ever saw this. I do not think it is possible. He rolled a nat 20 on his effigy. And I close it.
Okay. So we'll move on. You're done with this room?
Yeah, I'm kind of done with this room. Caitlin would like to explore more. Calliope is just mentally scarred.
Okay.
There was a toothbrush.
And, oddly, a tooth. Aurora,
Yes.
you go into the dining room. This is a
Just gonna
long
gloss
a table that fits about 12 at it, comfortably. Because there are a total of 12 chairs, 5 on each side, 2 on the ends. But it comfortably seats those 5, like elbow room. You're not going to strike someone with your elbow at this table.
That's exciting.
You don't have to, coordinate with the person sitting next to you. Make sure they're left-handed, you're right-handed. Base your relationship off of it.
You guys feelings of regret there? Huh?
Not at all. Not at all. This has
None?
worked well.
Okay, good.
This has worked very well. Anyway. So, there are no places set or anything, no decorative plates out. There is a large, very long cabinet against the inner wall, and on the outer wall is this just complete row of windows facing due south. The sun is currently mid to late afternoonish, not quite setting, but the shadows are casting long across the bay, and you're overlooking, ships coming out. You see the Nammibaun from here.
It's on
I would like
fire.
to go up to the window and wave at the Nammibaun.
So you're looking at the Nammibaun. You can kind of vaguely see the ants that are the crew from up here, and then just one hand going.
Braxton?
No way of knowing.
No way of knowing.
So is, other than the one cabinet, is there anything else in this room, like an alcohol cart or anything like that?
Okay.
No.
Those fancy decanters full of amber liquid that we have no idea of identifying.
It's all
No,
poison.
not in here.
Okay. Well, I would like to investigate the cabinets.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Don't let me down. First roll.
6. Okay, you let me down. Let's go to the new pack. I got a 6 plus 0.
You start going through and opening it, and you're moving plates and setting them on the floor, taking out bowls, pushing against the back, just thunk, 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 thunk. After a while, there's what in heaven's name are you doing?
Oh, I am tidying up. This is a very big mess.
That china is 600 years old.
That's why I gently placed it on the ground.
That bowl is cracked.
I didn't do that.
She probably believes it.
I'm about to say, it's make a persuasion check. You don't know if you did that or not.
Aurora's channeling her inner ranger right now. I was like that.
Hey, new dice, don't let me down. I got a plus 0 on this shit. 3. I need new dice again.
You need to roll on the keyboard. It
Yeah.
is known.
This is the way.
It is not.
3.
This is
I
the way.
didn't persuade her.
Do you know the way?
The way. You gave
Without even making eye contact, it was like this.
Wait. Mending.
You turn around and pick it up and kind of go, and the crack seals, and you hand it back, and she's, please put that back. It's all.
Do you want me to put it back? You blame me for putting the crack in it.
No, move. And she proceeds to start gently setting the plates.
There's that type A.
Closes it. What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you.
Where is your liquor?
Well,
There's that.
there's brandy and various whiskeys. There's rum in the study, and the cod that hasn't been touched in 2 months.
What did
And
Mr.
there's-
Higginbottom drink that night?
Oh, wine. Everyone had wine from a bottle from the cellar.
Can I see that bottle, please?
Galaxy brain.
Galaxy.
It's been 2 months. It's gone.
Which means the bottles are in there. I'm not there. They're same condition.
Miles away.
Miles away. This is a big fucking mansion.
He did technically come looking for
I
me,
did come
though.
looking for it. But I probably
Yeah, I'm about to
failed.
say, you're still upstairs.
I probably failed. And I don't know how long it would last. Like, do I get out in the hallway and then go, oh, okay, wait, no, hold on. It was just, like, up by where an ear would be if I had it.
That's your call as a character. Anyway. The bottle's gone. It's been 2 months.
Would you want anything to happen to Mr. Higginbottom?
Straight for the jugular. Yeah.
No, I've been in the care of this family for my entire life.
I would like to cast Zone of Truth.
How long does that take to cast?
I think
Action.
Just an action.
It's been 84
It's an
years.
That's 10 minutes.
there it is.
Is it a charm?
It
No.
negative.
Okay.
It's a charisma saving throw.
That is 17.
Well, she knows that she passed.
Do you know of anyone who would have purposely wanted to kill Mr. Higginbottom?
No.
Yeah.
He was retired. He was unassuming. He wasn't into anything.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Didn't you say
10.
you wanted to speak with Dead at some point in this session, right?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
She seems put off, but so far as you can tell, not lying.
Would any of the children have any reason to?
Well, people were resentful from the move, but, you know, children get over it.
Insight check.
There's going to have to be some kind of thing.
I am zoning a truth right now. She beat me at it. So,
Okay, go.
yeah, 20 plus 5.
Nat 20? She said the children, not just the children. She also was not happy about having to move.
One more question. If you were to murder him, how would you have done it?
I would have poisoned his wine.
I would have. I wouldn't have. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, one more question. How difficult is it to see his body? Is he like in a nice mausoleum, or I have plans to visit him tomorrow.
We had
Jesus Christ.
a crypt built in back, and it's sealed.
How sealed?
That's not suspicious
Not
at all.
magically. Please don't defile the corpse of the great grandson of.
No, I wasn't going to file. I was going to use speak with dead.
Your regular old necrophilia.
That sounds horrifying. Is that necromancy?
It is
Yes.
something.
You're going to use necromancy?
Don't you want to know who murdered him? Like, for sure?
No, he is dead.
That's how we lost our day jobs.
I picked the wrong day to stop drinking.
He's dead, and I can't change it. I've already failed.
But wouldn't you want to know his murderer had justice served to him? Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
I want it left alone. I want these disaster of children to be able to live the rest of their lives in peace, hope that they don't reproduce, and go about the rest of what is going to be a very short rest of my life.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Wait, why is her life going to be that short?
Because she's 5 generations of gnomes old,
I
minimum.
guess that's fair.
How come you never went back with the option?
Because I serve the family.
You should probably You should probably go into retirement.
That That's not an option.
Anywho, it was nice seeing you, and I will see you at dinner.
It was very much so not. Wait, what?
Aurora walked off.
As you walk off, you hear
Gilroy!
Gilroy!
He already knows!
Sarah, am I destroying headphones with the booming sound of my voice?
I believe the answer to that.
Zach, you spelled killed wrong.
Who killed this man?
Oh,
Who keel-hauled this man?
Who killed?
you good, boo boo?
She calls everyone boo boo.
That's cool.
Except for
fine.
me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
boo-boo.
are special. Top.
Marriage life.
Yeah.
Jesse gets
All
all
right.
the good nicknames now.
Shut up, hooker.
Yeah. I was gonna say like
Wait,
ass
where?
face or something. Alright, we were getting to the part where I'm about to crack the case.
All right, hold on. I have to do one thing, and then we'll roll for crack the case.
Okay.
All right, Aurora, as you walk out into the foyer, Shelter's walking down the stairs, looking confused, relieved, both.
So wait, who am I marking up again?
Aurora.
Or do I have an ear here?
No.
That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. I actually want to, just out of curiosity, investigate one of the other rooms for a secret love shrine. And just any one of them. It's fine.
Any one of them?
Yeah. Because wouldn't it be like a kicker if every room had a secret love shrine?
How many rooms were there?
There were 6 guest rooms, a washroom, and Gilroy's room. You walk into another room, roll and investigate.
I would like to investigate.
I'm going to follow him in there just to do a medic check.
5.
You start just yanking at the closet pole in
Yes.
the first room.
Yeah.
Up,
yeah.
down, left, right,
God,
God.
like Tarzan.
And then crack!
Well, Gilroy should have really fixed that a while ago. That's a shame. All right.
I would like to roll a medicine check on him to see how crazy he is, and then do mending on what he just did.
Do I have like a,
Okay.
do I have like a senile stat? It's like that's how senile I am.
17 medicine check.
Hey, Shelter.
It's Tuesday, I mean.
Oh my god. Shelter, don't touch anything.
Aurora, you
no.
try to put it back
It's
in.
a standard.
You try to put it back in place, and you can't quite match it up because like he like cracked and broke off the thing.
We found a secret love shrine in one of the other rooms.
So you're breaking things to find another one?
Yeah.
All right, Kyber, you go outside. Roll that.
Crack it
What
like
was that
a cold
perception
one.
check?
Okay.
Indeed.
I have not rolled it yet.
Okay.
I've just been rolling dice idly.
I know.
Sorry, that was like hours ago.
Yeah. It's okay. That'll be a 24.
24. You walk out back, and there's like these tall freaking hedges going all the way back and crossways. And so you kind of like climb up a pole with like a lantern on top of it, and you see just over these hedges a little peak. And you, furthermore, see that you can just go right down the middle and cut your like second to last left, and you'll be able to get there. And you do that. You go scampering down. You've done enough sprinting today to last 7 lifetimes.
Yeah.
So you saunter.
Sauntering now. What a crazy man we are.
You stick your chest out and floor and your ass your way back there.
Not the
Real
way
quick question. I'm still in Gilroy's room. I think. Maybe not. But can I see like where he is? Like if I look out the one window. Okay.
You're looking out into the bay. You're on the front of the house.
Gotcha.
So, you go walking back. The shed has like 2 swinging doors, like its own little porch area. Very good construction. And a crossbar with a keyhole in the dead center of it.
And the crossbar. Interesting. I'll give the crossbar a little tug.
You go to lift the crossbar, you know, because you lift crossbars.
Yeah.
And it's the locking mechanism locks it to where it settles.
As I'm pulling out my tools, I'm like, fascinating. This Wonderful construction.
All right, roll.
Ah, the C9000.
Yes. My old friend. 20.
It's like Man from U.N.C.L.E. The C9000 doesn't have an alarm. All right, you said what?
20.
Oh, yeah. It's cool,
Super.
but it was
awesome.
click, super easy. You can lift the bar, set it aside, open the
But it has
doors.
that 1 weak tumbler.
I saw out of game a YouTube video one time where this guy's entire thing is he's like a guy that picks locks like for fun.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking
Lockpicking
about.
lawyer.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is a $400 Sentry safe, blah blah blah, fireproof gun safe. Yeah, he literally like just taps it on the table and opens it. He's like, so you can see here, there's a weakness here. Also, you can just do this and like grabs a butter knife and like sticks it in and like, and you hear like a beep and he just resets the code and he just opens it. I'm like, this is shit.
Yeah.
You have done fucked up.
Yeah.
No.
No. So I jimmy the lock and I just.
Jimmy the lock, you get the bar lifted, you open the doors. There's a riding mower.
I wasn't gonna say.
Wow. That's insane.
When you said it had a porch, I'm like, wow, it even probably has a little ramp for the lawnmower and everything.
There is an apparatus used to cut the grass. It
Is
is.
it powered by an air elemental?
No, it's powered probably by a soul
It's
gem.
a fucking airship lawnmower. I need it. I
It's a
take it.
hover mower. A hover.
takes it. For the
The
ship.
the apparatus is like a weed eater, handheld, with a fucking big ass like dome on the bottom with whirling blades,
Badass.
and there is a fucking like soul gem like kind of wedged into the end of it.
Oh, this is expensive.
Grab it.
It's like Kubota or steel or some shit like that. In the bag of holding.
Unfortunately, it is 6 feet long.
Bag of
So
holding.
it sticks out 2 feet, I see.
Yes.
Just gonna put a little sock right over that.
Shin-chan.
And you even see that it has like 2 like adjusted handles for the dwarf that operates this thing.
If it's for
So
a
it's like
dwarf.
collapsible?
No, no. The handles move up and down. It doesn't collapse.
Dude, plot twist. Like, every room is Gilroy's room, and all the other people are simulacrums.
Hold on.
I'll take it out of the bag. I'm gonna make every mental note on this thing I can so I can take it back mentally to the ship for a project.
Okay.
Why do you want a weed eater on the ocean?
You're not there.
I don't want that. I want spinny death weapon powered by soul gems.
That is fair.
Like handheld, just spinny blades.
All I have to do is
having
attach you
this
to some
mental
nunchucks.
conversation.
You know, we're just talking about the next step to the murder in the Orient Express. It is everyone, but everyone is also one dude.
I'm just imagining 2 ninja blenders on the end of my hand.
So and there's
Okay.
there's shears and rakes and hoes and shovels and all manner of implements, long implements, short implements. There's like a whole little box of gloves. There's like sacks of smelly ass fertilizer. And it is a crowded shed with just all of the grounds keeping items.
I'm specifically looking for like any glass bottles, with a little skull and crossbones.
Okay, you're gonna make an investigate for that one.
Yep.
Find one, but it's actually a llama.
You a blender.
Cusco's poison. Cusco.
Cusco.
It's all coming together.
Investigate
Hey,
is a
well,
solid 12.
12. There is
I am not a wise man.
No, I'm very wise. I'm just not smart.
there
I know
is
that's
like a barrel of pesticide in the back. Sniff it. It would be corrosive. It would be this would be more likely to give you a severe case of the shits.
Then
And
instantly kill somebody.
If it was going to kill you, it would take a while.
Okay.
Maybe you could kill someone with this over the course of years.
Right. I think attack vector wasn't this.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what he said. It was there was food, then drinks, and then he just keeled over.
Before the cake, right? Like before he got into the cake.
According to Avia,
Yeah.
she told you guys that
In a zone of truth.
there was the meal. You guys ate, or they ate the meal. She stood up and gave the toast to Savani because it was her birthday. They toasted.
Just what I want to talk to.
Everyone drank. The cake was brought out, and Corthon just faced
Before they ate the cake.
before they had the cake.
So
Okay.
Cake's
meal or wine, if that's what did it. I'm still saying power word kill.
Also possible.
A
Or
toast!
quivering palm.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the kitchen.
Dude,
Right.
imagine it's like a Kill Bill style thing where someone hit him with like the 5 step of death,
Yeah.
and they hit him with it like 5 steps before he got to the chair. Just stood up to toast, dead.
Balls. All right. So you go to head back to the kitchen. We'll get there. You guys go back downstairs.
I'm still looking for Savani. I found a very creepy thing,
Yeah.
but
She got
my
sidetracked from her main
intention
mission.
was to find the daughter.
Okay.
Like any. Wait, so all of these look the exact same.
In the
I'm in the wrong
West wing.
wing. I go to the other wing.
you go to the other wing. All right. On the on the east wing.
Oh, that's not
Wing
the
and
forbidden
wings.
I want to find Aurelia's room.
Okay.
Just like
You also make an investigate.
Alright, come on. Big money, no whammies. Big money with no whammies.
That's a whammy.
It's kind of whammy. It's 8.
It's 8. Okay.
Aurora, help me.
Less of a
Ryan goes to
whammy,
look
more
for
of like a zonk.
calamity After dealing with Sheldon breaking things.
Help me first.
You're going to break something again. I already got in trouble.
No, it'll be fine. I got us out of that vampire thing okay, didn't I?
No, I did.
I guess that's fair. But just a little help. Just sprinkle a little help my way.
Roar stomps back.
What help? That's
Well,
super
that's-
cost.
that's good.
Oh, that's journey.
What
Oh
a
my
trip.
god!
What a trip.
From one
It
center.
rolled
No,
to
one
crit
less.
3
I
times
know.
before hitting
It's
6.
the rounded dice. They go on journeys. You get mileage on these dice.
The dice turns as the dice will.
Okay.
Wait.
You end up in the cellar. You and Aurora, since you helped, you guys were looking. You guys
Oh.
end up in the cellar. You guys crack a door, go in, and there's just rows of casks and wine bottles and.
You know,
Like-
I think I'm just gonna go ask Gilroy. You find Calliope, we'll be okay.
Okay.
Ignore the cellar. Gotcha.
You go ask Gilroy. That is when you two end up back in the kitchen together.
Have you found anything?
Yes. And no. But also yes.
They're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Gilroy present?
Gilroy's got like a bowl of salad ready to go. He's currently like heating up a pot, and he's like got broth going. It smells like this guy is like
Here it
into
comes.
his art.
Add some honey to that salad. Just get a little bit of dressing on there. Did you have any business with?
That just triggered me.
What? You ever honey
You
with
hear
salad?
the crashing of a bowl. Out!
Wait, really quick.
Ouch!
No, I had a question for you.
No!
Where's Aurelia's room?
Ouch!
No, where's Aurelia's?
Ouch!
Calm
I
down.
step back.
Calm down.
He's
I
like
have a strong.
frantically mopping honey off the floor.
What?
Roll a quick insight.
Okay. Did I ruin everything? Oh man, I'm just not rolling great today.
He has a 13 passive
Should
insight.
roll
if
and
that's-
I do.
Okay, you know what? With your passive insight, that's fair. You've lost him. This guy was not hinged to begin with, and the honey in the salad, you lost him.
Okay, you know what? We could make.
I step forward. I got this, Gilroy. It's okay. We just need to even out. We need to
We
even
know
out the
about
sweetness
the love
with some
shrine.
flaky salt. Some flaky salt, some croutons. Don't pay attention to anything he says. We got this.
We know about the love shrine.
The bowl drops. Clunk, 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 clunk. You saw that?
You gotta add.
You saw
Gotta
that?
add heat to the fire.
What? A love shrine?
Yeah, love shrine. Dude, the gilding on there was immaculate.
He's like bright red. You can't tell Lady Avi. You cannot tell anybody.
Of course not. But where's Aurelia's room?
Oh, okay.
Now to find her love shrine.
Which is to Gilroy. We all know it's coming.
I don't know.
Really?
She doesn't sleep.
Wow, I believe you. I believe you 100%
She's
without
asleep.
an insight check.
She doesn't sleep.
I totally believe you. Okay.
She has no bed. She doesn't sleep.
Wow. I know. And I dash for the cellar. Okay, do your thing.
Okay. While that's going on, I'm like fixing the salad with a.
You're not.
Dropped it.
You're not.
With
The salad got hucked across the room.
Oh. Okay.
My feet are getting blepped.
Never mind.
And so you're fixing the salad with a broom.
All right, so I'm sweeping that up. Gilroy, so I don't know what that was all about, and I don't mean to pry, but the night of the murder, did the wine come from a cask, or was it from a special bottle? Where did the drink come from?
Oh, it came from a bottle. Got it out of the cellar.
Was it a special bottle, or just a normal one?
It was a nice bottle.
Do you remember what vintage, where it came from?
I wanna say it was one of the ones we brought with us.
Okay.
They brought with them. I say us. They say us. It catches. They brought with them from the elemental plane.
Just a random bottle, or is there a specific vintage that you use in celebration?
It was Savani's favorite. A Zinfandel.
Oh, poor child.
Rosé is the most common one nowadays, right? I don't know wine.
Sure.
I should have said Moscato.
I was wondering why you didn't. It was even just before dessert. Would have been a dessert wine.
That is
Who
absolutely
filled the
understandable.
glasses?
Or me. I always fill the glasses.
And you uncorked the bottle?
Yeah.
Did anyone wash the glasses or touch the glasses before you?
Me. Look, it's my job.
Did you lose any time at any point during your day?
Were you mind blessed?
Was there any point where you just blanked out for a minute and just ended up somewhere that you weren't sure?
No. And that's a weird question.
Not when you're an adventurer.
That is fair.
I clean the house and cook the food, man.
But Avia helped you prepare the dishes then, right?
Yeah, she was adamant. She absolutely wanted to be a part of it. I had her, like you do with a kid. Here, cut this. Here, pour this in here. And I measured everything out.
Make
I
the
did
octopus
temperature.
wieners.
And I made the octopus. Why are you still here?
I said a permanent message spell in this guy's ear, so I can talk to him whenever I want.
That's about all I can think of, and even though I think you've already been cleared, I think you're a good person. Even with whatever love shrine. She's beautiful, I agree, and I'll walk away.
So you've some half of this thing. You hand him the broom and just leave. All right, Calliope and Aurora. You guys find 3 distinctive doors in the west wing.
Which one is the girliest?
There is one on the right, one on the left, and one on the end.
Which one smells like the girliest?
Smells like.
Hit me with a perception check.
Ignatius's room.
With advantage if you sniff.
Yeah.
Is it scratch and sniff?
What is it? Did you say investigation?
Perception.
You find a Gwyneth
Perception.
Paltrow candle.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Someone,
No.
yeah.
Juxtaposed.
Take minus inspiration.
That was a dirty 21.
Oh.
You smell
was
like
a-
Gwyneth Paltrow candle. Good.
Is a bad 21.
A little fishy.
Yeah.
21 is the highest.
What was in that description? There was something that was just absolutely fucking bonkers.
The whole
I
thing.
mean, the whole thing was
Female
bonkers. Because
essence.
it was like one ingredient that was just.
Somewhere between a blue waffle and knock.
Continue. Which one smells the girliest? Left, right, center.
Center, one on the end. Smells the girliest.
Look at that one.
Why are you crying?
They have to imagine from a different world goop.
I do not know what that is.
I don't
But it's
either.
terrifying.
I'm
Terrifies me.
blissfully unaware. I go
terrifies me.
knock on the perfumed one. I think you said right. I can't remember.
I said center.
Center. I go with center.
Okay, you knock. Nothing happens.
Break it down.
Aurora knocks louder. Please knock it.
You hear from the left door. Stop it! Oh God.
Does that sound like Ignatius, or is that a voice that we haven't?
Sounds
heard
like yeah. It sounds like Ignacius.
yet? Yeah, I knock on the center door again. Just one more time.
You see it. You see that left door open, pokes out. That was Dad's room.
Oh.
It smells the girliest.
Why does it smell so girly then?
Because he shared it with Avia.
Was Dad secretly
Wait,
mom?
is this the magic bedroom?
We don't say that.
You're the worst.
Yeah, no, that was Dad's room.
Has someone been sleeping in this room?
No.
Who is?
I open the door.
All right, you open the door. There is the faint aroma of perfume. It's coming from like the curtains, the curtains, like the bed curtains, as well as the window ones.
I ask Aurora if it's a smell that she has smelled before. Like, did she smell it on Avia? Did she smell it on Aurelia?
She would not have smelled it on Avia. Avia was
Grody.
2 months of travel.
That's true.
Straight.
But
clinical.
It's absolutely pristine. The bed is made. All the surfaces are dusted. The bed's large. The bed's like our size bed, but he was a gnome. So yeah, it's like a full
So he
king
had
size
orgy.
plush pillow, and he was a gnome.
He orgied on the bed with other gnomes.
And does it look like there's a female presence in this room? Like Avia shared.
Avia
this room?
absolutely shared this room.
Okay.
There's way too many pillows on the bed. The curtains are kind of frilly. The colors, like it's got this nice warm red to purple sort of vibe going. With lots of like little decorative silver inlay. On the far there's a right side of the room and a left side of the room. The left side, very clearly, like there's a chest with like, not a chest, like an armoire. That is neat and tidy, has, I don't know, dude stuff.
Suits, pipes.
Nothing sitting out, really. That's the thing. It's
Is it empty?
anything I could think of that would be out there. Okay. It is dude by contrast from the right side. There's very clearly, like, a little, like, mannequin bust where a necklace should go.
Should go.
Okay. There is 2 or 3 different jewelry boxes. There is a large vanity and, an actual, like, little chair next to it. The other side is dude-ish in comparison.
Yeah. Minimalistic.
Yes. Sorry, I was trying to, like, come up with the right stuff to describe it, and it's like, you can't do that without what makes the other side clearly a woman's.
Yeah. Contractually obligated. I go to the closet.
Okay.
And I lift the bar.
Don't break
I'm
it.
not
Open
breaking
the
it.
closet.
It doesn't move. It doesn't budge.
Okay.
Wait, is there just one closet or is there two?
Hey, yeah. You look like it. I go to the other closet.
And so forth.
Nothing.
A demon.
Not a thing.
Okay.
No, that's the
Contractually
next arc.
Contractually obligated. All right.
No, Shelter broke the last one.
Does it look like? I mean, everything is dusted. But I mean, does it look like there might be anything missing? Avia didn't appear to me to have like been caught with her things. I think Muldoon probably would have sold them, honestly. But like, is there anything that seems missing?
The bust is there with nothing on it.
Yeah, that's weird.
And
Oh wait,
you'd have
turn
to,
it.
nothing. And you lift it up and feel just silly.
Put it down. Just in case, you know. I mean, the fucking closet rod.
Are there any
Fucking-
pictures on the walls?
No.
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 Nightstands?
Mm.
I wonder what was on this bust.
Should,
Ignatius!
should we ask? We could ask Angry Lady.
I could ask Angry Lady, but she frightened me.
No. Just tell her we're going to talk to dead bodies. She'll be very thrilled.
We're going to go talk to a dead body?
Tomorrow.
Oh, alright.
Like I said, there are jewelry boxes.
Cool. I am going to look at those, but I go to What's-His-Face's room.
Okay.
Please knock.
God, why?
Oi!
The door opens. He's
Bad
his
investment.
paunchy, alcoholic belly's hanging out over some boxer shorts. Stand there. What?
You should wear a shirt more. It's not becoming like that.
Did Avia have like a particular like necklace, an heirloom, or something that you remember?
She was rich. She came to us rich. She had lots of jewelry. All right, I'm trying to sleep one off.
Right. But was there one in particular that you may have like potentially invested? Have you been in this room?
Dad's room now.
Inside check.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, she can inside check it, but I can't.
14.
14? Nah, he's never been in that room.
Oh, you're useless. God. Gods.
Yes, very useless. Can I go the fuck back to sleep?
Do not be surprised if I come back.
Phrase it.
Before I come back, I go and inspect the jewelry boxes. Does anything else look?
You thought she was about to
Okay,
come
you
again.
just start popping open jewelry boxes. There's 4 in total.
Before he shuts the door, I went to touch something in his room to cast light.
As
Damn.
you touch
The doorknob.
something. Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. Sleight of
Right
hand.
hand. Sleight of 15?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
slide your hand in, touch an empty whiskey bottle on his nightstand, and the glass itself illuminates and like in a crystalline fashion, shedding light to the room that's not even 30 feet. And as the door shuts,
20 foot.
as the door shuts, you hear a no, fuck, and then you hear the glass shatter, and then you hear no.
And that was gonna be my question. I was like, what happens when a bottle shatters with light cast on
A
it?
disco ball.
Disco.
It gets worse.
Oh, luminous sand. Oh my
Oh.
god, Jesse, you just set a dangerous precedent for this campaign.
Pocket light sand.
You guys
It's a flashback.
have not one but 2 God soul divinities on the ship. I'm not worried about light sand.
Yeah,
I'll be speaking to Joe about this.
But you're worried about pocket light sand. One of those things where you throw
Homemade
it in a
fairy
barrel.
fire.
No. We can put it on glitter and glitter sticks.
Exactly. Fairy fire.
You gotta be
Just
worried that
like
I'm gonna
glitter.
drum up Elton John as
Jewelry
a summon
boxes.
and do a reenactment of Rocket Man.
All right. Box 1 opens up easy. Empty.
Empty.
Empty. Box 2 opens up easy. Empty. Box 3 doesn't open at all. Doesn't move. Can't be slid.
Can't be.
Nope. Box 4 opens up easy. It's empty.
Aurora, I need Kyber.
Kyber? I don't know where he is. I go outside by
Rocky Talkie! I get my Rocky Talkie!
I was sitting here, I'm like, wait for it. Wait for it.
How does this thing work?
Aurora takes it, looks around. Kyber!
Kyber!
Is that
Your pocket explodes with the sound of Aurora's voice.
Come up to master bedroom, please! And she's yelling this because she doesn't have
Oh,
You can
God.
faintly hear it off!
Calliope, you do hear Aurora in stereo.
I just wrap my cloak around it. Okay, where am I going?
Master bedroom!
Okay, a little bit less volume.
A little bit softer now.
I don't know what you mean. I want him to hear me.
Kyber?
Yes.
This is Calliope!
Jesus Christ.
This bit will never end.
Yes. I realize this, Captain. Where's the room?
He's doing.
What she said?
This is a collect call. You gotta say it quick. You're using up my minutes.
For common, press 1. For dwarvish, press 2. For halfling, press...
There's no buttons on the
For a
stone.
few minutes later, for primordial, press 1-1.
Oh no.
But there's no buttons on
1-1.
this
For
stone.
deep speech, press
Common
the pound
twice as
symbol.
loud. Got it.
For deep...
I tell him where
Agent. Person.
0.
Yeah,
Zero.
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 Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
I will head to the East Wing.
Y'all can just have some inspiration. If you didn't have it.
I already have it. So.
Yeah, you already have one. I remember. I listened to it twice.
Damn.
I consistently get
Man,
inspiration, not because of great roleplay, because I made a dumb joke.
Mm-hmm.
This
I'm okay
joke
with
was
that.
so stupid. For the sake of consistency, I couldn't not hand out mass inspiration.
I have the most wonderful thing to tell you about. They have this tool down in their tool shed, and it looks like your glaive, but it's for cutting grass. But it's like a glaive with rotating blades on the end.
Why would I want that? I'm out on the ocean.
We don't have grass on
Imagine
ocean.
stabbing someone with your glaive, and then it keeps stabbing them.
I mean, I'm pretty fast. I can attack twice around. Technically 3 times.
My ingenuity's lost on you.
Apparently.
But Kyber, look at this. I lift up the first box. I lift up the second box. Skip the third. Lift up the fourth box. And then I go. Third box don't move.
I could have opened it, but she wanted to talk to you on the rock.
The Rock.
Welcome to the Rock.
It's just,
A different movie every
It's
time.
just Dwayne Johnson's face.
I'll walk over and
Nope, Sean Connery.
And,
I'll
and,
examine the box. I'll start.
and The Rock talks in Calliope's voice, and then also Kyber's voice.
Does the box appear to be like bolted down? Or?
Roll and investigate.
I help.
I don't believe.
I started
Is
like
that
wanting to
cocked?
get my mace.
Man,
can-
I don't know. You know if it's cocked or not.
It's cocked. It was a 19.
Clearly, I'm not the best judge for what's cocked and not.
Who's got?
But you're so
Listen to
cocky.
his
Exactly. It's too
How
much.
many
I
luck
lean to
points
the
do
side
you
of
have?
Every time.
every
No,
time.
you want to say it.
Yeah.
And here, sir, are your digs.
I've only got 2 left today.
Untrue.
1.
You luckied twice.
Well, I believe you because you listened to the thing twice. Well, this will not be that roll. I rolled a 2 to see if it was nailed down.
Oh, the halfling one.
Oh God.
Probably. What else would
be.
it be?
What else?
Not magic
Well,
or anything.
Is there a keyhole? Is there a latch? What is the mechanism keeping this closed?
There is a locking mechanism, but it's not opening. You can jostle your thieves' tools. Nothing's moving.
Oh, so it's just like locked in place. Like I can't even. Like if I put my thieves' tools in there to attempt to unlock it.
Nothing moves.
While he's doing that, could I? I don't have detect magic, but could I potentially like do an Arcana check to see if I recognize like any runes or any like specific like spellcasting components?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an Arcana.
17.
17. There is a spell called Arcane Lock.
Oh shit. Aurora,
Yes.
would you happen to have dispel magic today?
I do.
Holy shit! Holy shit, that was a long shot.
I would like to cast Dispel Magic.
Oh, okay.
Please roll away.
Do you want to not?
Don't roll a check. Let me double check something real quick.
Dispel magic is a level 3 spell.
And anything below that
I think it's free, right?
is free and you don't have to roll.
I can still attempt to pick it with Arcane Lock. I got it real good.
Can you?
I mean, you
I
can
thought it can't
pick it
be.
first.
It increases the DC by 10.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Why don't you try to pick it first, and then I'll use it.
I'll wait till.
You already said you're using it. You cast Dispel Magic. You hear. You open it. There is a single golden medallion. About 6 inches around.
Jesus.
With a gigantic fucking red diamond in the middle of it.
Oh shit.
There are intricate runes carved all around this thing.
Kind of runes.
Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, would it be dwarvish? I'd be dwarvish.
Is it like an arcane language? Like it's
arcane.
not a
Yeah,
language.
it's just arcane.
Yeah.
That is this is way out of your wheelhouse. You
I
are
am a smashy wizard.
you are a throw fire kind of caster.
Smash it!
You chuck flame. You are a flame chucker. This
Better than
Did
making
not
up,
like that.
Chucker.
this
I like
is
that.
way outside your wheelhouse.
Ew,
Why don't we just go ask her?
Win would have gotten this.
How can I roll Arcana check?
Sure.
Nat 20.
Holy shit!
That's necromancy.
Ugh.
What you would do to revivify somebody, this works in that same arena.
This is necromancy.
What's so romantic about a neck?
I mean, you can kiss it, you can
Shit.
caress it.
I am so sorry, Sarah.
Holy shit. Let me mark off the damage I just took. 1.
All right, son. You see the birds and the bees.
Oh no.
Kyber,
Yes. Yes, Captain.
I do not want to keep this necklace,
But we shouldn't keep it here either.
but I want it temporarily in the bag of holding. And I want to close the box. And then we should look and see if anybody has noticed. And then at dinner in 2 hours and 45 minutes from now.
Like 2 hours.
2 hours! 2 hours from now, if anybody looks highly distressed, I think this is a good place.
Should we make an announcement that we went through master room?
Oh
No.
no, what's his face already knows that we did.
Yeah.
But I don't think what's his face knows that we have the capabilities to open an arcane lock.
Mm,
I just look like I punch things.
I usually smash things.
This is true, actually.
Mhm.
If anything, they might be suspicious of him. But it is an arcane lock.
Meanwhile, in the cellar.
Shelder is drunk
But-
out of his
I have an
mind.
idea.
But provided that, this is being used by a decent person, like, we do not keep this.
For sure. In this room, on the more feminine side of the room, in any of the drawers, is there any kind of paperwork, any letters, anything that has her handwriting,
Diary.
like a diary, anything?
There's not.
Does it look like there should have been?
That'll be a perception check, please.
12.
12. Hard to say. I mean, this place has been gone over, cleaned. I mean, there's been 2 months for any manner of things to have occurred and then been unoccurred in this room. As far as you can tell, no one's really been in here that much except to keep it clean. But also, you don't see like a stationary desk. You don't see, some cute little thing where she would keep like old birthday cards or, love letters, anything of that sort. You don't see anything like that. That said, you also haven't asked her.
That's fair. Okay.
Kinda.
Does anyone have any writing utensils? I have a forgery kit.
Maybe this guy's get
So
I have some-
you consistently have writing stuff on
yes. I quickly scratch out a note. If you want the medallion, show this during dinner. And I roll up the note, put it in the box along with my pocket watch, and I close it.
Okay.
The bait is set.
You said it was necromancy?
Necromancy, yes.
Like, reviving?
This said opposite of Zach.
There's that.
Rolls shit very smart.
There is
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna roll so bad tonight.
Quick, be dumb.
I don't
Yeah,
have enough
quick, be done.
necromancy stuff.
Alright. Shelder. What have you been up to?
I'm convinced she's a vampire. Doesn't sleep. Only makes sense. Room is in the cellar. Gotta investigate. Gotta investigate.
Roll for meta. No. The DM would absolutely do 2 vampire arcs in a row.
100%.
Dubs is on the boat. Oh, Dubs is on the boat.
This is mom.
Okay. You're convinced she's a vampire and you're looking for what?
Well, not necessarily a vampire, but like, if she really doesn't
undead.
sleep, and really doesn't have a room.
Okay, I tell you, just a quick nature check.
15.
Elves don't sleep.
Oh yeah.
Elves transfer 4 hours a day. As far as where she spends her time when she's not on duty, that'll be an investigate.
Oh, like a Blair Witch corner.
If that's what you're going after.
While
Whenever
I'm
you say-
here, can I just quickly investigate the cellar just because this was my instinct?
Sure.
Okay, that's better. 14.
14.
I don't investigate well. If someone was down here, I could
Average.
persuade the fuck out of them, though.
Hey, can you investigate this for me?
Do
I'll be
better.
your best friend. Alright, you start going around and you're checking wine bottles, you're checking whiskey, As you start lifting wine bottles, that's empty. That's empty. That's empty.
Oh.
That one's still full. That's a Zinfandel. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty.
Zinfandel.
That's another Zinfandel. That's empty.
Something don't like
But the Zinfandels are full?
Okay, I will keep that information. While I'm down here, I'm going to change my Find Familiar with my Find Familiar spell into a chameleon.
Okay.
And I am going to instruct him to shadow that elf.
It goes plodding off. As it does, you watch it try to match the intricate floor, like wooden floor.
Roll for a chameleon. Ooh, it's a below average chameleon.
It's doing its best.
It's gray.
Trying
The
to
floor's
leave it
wood, but
warm.
okay, sure.
He doesn't know whether to
There's
match
gray
the wall
wood somewhere.
Yeah, he doesn't know whether to match the wall or
He
the floor.
doesn't know.
His eyes are going.
He doesn't
All
know if he should match the
directions.
carpet or the drapes.
Yeah.
Carpet or the drapes. They're not the same color, which is
They're
just
not
strange.
the same.
Alright, yeah, he goes plodding off. After a little while,
Does she come up and just chuck him at me?
no. Are you looking through his eyes or not? Or
I would check in periodically.
so you check in once, like 5 minutes after it goes, and there's just a foot right there, just the whole vision, just a foot.
I do the Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse thing, like, too close, too close, too close. Play cool, play cool.
You check
Who's
in-
a chameleon? Not that cool.
You check in a little bit later, and yeah, no, he's like on a shelf. She's like in the study, like flipping through a book. The chameleon's not a good angle to see the book.
Get an angle
He
to
can
see
get
the
like
book.
so many angles.
Roll a stealth for the chameleon. Ranger, go lay down.
Do I have advantage because he is a chameleon?
You know what? Yes.
Okay, so hold on, I need to look up stats for Blizzard.
I would. Lizard would be what? CR 0. So prof bonus of 2.
Probably. Hold on, I got D&D Beyond in front of me.
So
You're the person there.
I would say Dex. I would say Dex plus 2 for the chameleon stealth. Chameleon would have stealth.
And be proficient in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
Oh, there's a lizard.
yeah, that it literally is one of the options on my Find Familiar, which is the reason I said it. But nothing told me I couldn't be a chameleon, therefore he's a chameleon.
No, I like it. I like it a lot.
So what did you say, Dex plus 2?
Yeah.
Alright, I like that. Yeah, let's go with that.
The dex bonus is
0. 15.
15. Okay.
Well, I guess if we have a... What's the base proficiency for a lizard?
I'm saying 2.
Okay, so then it'd be 17.
No, I'm saying whatever you roll plus Dex plus 2.
Well, Dex is 0 then, so I'll say, yeah, so 15.
Okay.
What?
I rolled 13 and 11, right?
No, you rolled a 10. That second number was a 10.
And the first one was 11, so 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't intentionally cheat, I swear.
It was a 10.
So
I rolled an advantage.
I know. You rolled an 11, and then your next roll was a 1. Or it was 1 less, because that was the comment.
I waved up my arms at you for like 5 seconds, and you talking the whole time.
the book.
Marriage.
The book is handwritten.
Oh. Dear Diary. Killed Corthan today.
An old. The pages are yellowed. Very old book, handwritten.
Keep watching her. See if her handwriting matches up with that book.
Was this like a
Stealthily.
great
That
granddaddy?
poor chameleon.
This is like a great grandy book of prophecies from Good Omens shit.
Oh,
She's
my
just
I have
a
not
virgin.
yet watched that.
I'm,
Hey,
sus-
damn it.
I'm suspicious of everyone.
All right. A lot's happened. Let's go ahead and take our tenor. And you guys can kind of figure out what you want to do from there.
I need to be.
Yeah.
I need to urinate.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so,
We're
you
back.
good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're back right now.
We're back right
I
now.
did it before you did the circle
It's true.
hand.
How long before I did the circle hand?
Exactly 1 second to spite you. It's like waking up before your alarm as your alarm goes.
That inspiration I gave you?
Take it away.
You just lost it. That's detention, Buster.
God, it's such
Take it
the
away.
worst, most horrible feeling in the world.
All right, so you guys reconvene for the sake of things. You guys are in like the foyer by the front door.
So what did we find?
The Zinfandel in the cellar is not touched, but everything else is empty. So, it's weird that that's the case, given that Zinfandel's supposedly the birthday girl's favorite wine. But I haven't put my finger yet on why. And I do this around thumb roll on the drum.
Well, is the rest of the Zinfandel poisoned? Have we tried it? Have we tested it?
I'm
I
surprised you're
can't
not
just
drunk
drink in a
yet.
bottle. Just for like convenience.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, one way to find out.
Oh God.
Great.
All right, make Constitution saving throw.
Really?
No.
I was like,
I would not have even been mad.
I just had a really I just realized I'm probably a bad person somewhere deep inside because I thought for a second you were gonna feed it to your familiar.
That familiar's on the job.
He's not here. He's on the clock. He can't
Yeah.
drink on the job.
You drink. You take a drink of the
He gets
Zinfandel.
to watch bad shit porn for his.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, Kyber,
I'm not a Zen person,
Fill,
but,
fill them in about what we found.
Yeah,
I was
discreetly.
there.
I want to go.
I
Well,
wasn't. What'd you
him.
find?
You two fill him in. I want to go talk to Gilroy real quick.
Do you relay the
He's still cleaning
information,
up
or do you
salad.
just-
I
No, the
related
salad
to
is
that.
clean. He is finally had the salad put back together, and the meat's cooking. The stew is cooking, and he's got
Just gonna add some honey.
No, you're not here.
and he's
I lean like this against the counter, against what I'm assuming is the island in the middle of the kitchen.
yes, as a
Trying to
matter of fact,
cleavage
it
him or
is.
something?
No, I have scale now.
Elbow is firmly in the
Your elbow's on my prep space.
Mhm.
It's unsanitary.
Mhm. You're right.
Just like
You
the
have an eye
last
for
one changed.
detail,
What a flirtatious opening.
especially for one
unsanitary.
Miss Avia.
Dirty girl.
What was she wearing that night?
God damn
A
it.
fine blue blouse, low cut, and a V.
Any particular
With
jewelry?
she had on her emerald ring on this finger, a sapphire ring on this finger. She had
Oh,
on her
necklaces.
fine. Oh,
Necklaces. This
Ah.
area.
he blushes. A diamond choker that night.
Diamond choker. What color?
Diamond,
Diamonds come in different colors.
white.
White diamond.
Yeah.
Has you ever? Is there any particular jewelry that she's fond of?
All of it. She liked all of her jewelry.
Cool. When she left, did she take it? How quickly did she get out of the house? Did she pack up all her things and go?
I wouldn't know.
Your shrine in your room says otherwise. I imagine you would have still had some, like, blouses or something.
His face goes beet red, and I wouldn't know.
Would there be a reason that her jewelry boxes are empty?
And then he kind of, his face sort of clears, and well, you know about Gibbet.
No, I'm trying to find two of the other little bastard children and I can't fucking find them.
Well, they're not here. Gibbet comes and goes, and Savani's in the market, I believe.
Who's in the other room then?
Which other room?
There's the left, right, center. Center was the master bedroom.
Oh, the right one. That's Lady Savani's room.
But she is not here.
Not at the moment.
I make my way back upstairs.
Kyber walks in, hears that, turns on his heel, walks back out.
Is Abia a particular particularly spellcasts?
Oh no, not a lick of magic in her.
What about the master?
Other than, you know, little bit of air magic here and there. He knew how to gust things around. You know, like a gust.
A
Like,
ghost?
how so? I'm not here, but I want to know.
You're not here.
Miles away.
No, next room away.
Okay. I don't want to give that we. Look, I'll be honest. There was a jewelry box that I could not move. Do you know anything about that?
No. I cleaned under all 4 jewelry boxes many times.
How? The one didn't move. I literally tried. I tried that. I tried that. It didn't move.
Well, it hasn't needed a dust.
I'm asking DM.
Oh, yeah, it did not move. I haven't dusted in there in some time, but, you know.
I mean, it's definitely clean.
Yeah, I mean, I call it a little upkeep.
And you can move all of the jewelry boxes.
Last time I tried moving the jewelry boxes, they all moved.
Which was when?
Before the monster died.
2 months ago?
Well, I've been in there and dusted around them, but you don't gotta do underneath everything every time. That's silly.
I'm pretty sure this guy is in the clear, but I need to make an insight check on him. I just have to.
Shoot.
14.
Everything he said to you so far completely checks out, except that he wouldn't know anything about the night she left.
Because he helped her. I say out of character.
Yeah. Look. Don't make me be mean.
I'll put honey in this salad. I swear I will.
Don't make me be mean. What do you know?
Roll an intimidation check.
Do I have advantage because he...
Because the honey in the salad?
Well, no, because I have...
Because the honey in the salad.
Damn it! Because I'm trying to insinuate that I know about it. Oh, God damn it! I'm proficient in it. 10.
10?
Use your inspiration.
No. You know, I died.
She's saving that till after she beats the game, in case she needs it.
Yeah, definitely. That's
The
what I
worst
do.
kind.
I've died. That's for a death saving
I'm that
throw.
kind of people.
Saving those consumables. Just
Do you have any idea how many mega elixirs I've ended games with? I don't. There's just so many.
Y'all are lucky I use my spell slots.
Exactly.
You just have no idea. Jayla ended the Beholder fight with half her spell slots.
Yeah, I also meant a beholder fight.
I'm sorry. With half her cumulative, like all of her level 1s, all of her level 2s, some of her level 3s, like most of it. A Beholder fight.
Jawar died.
How is it
Jawar
called?
died. Jayla left with her spell slots. See?
He jumped onto it and didn't hang
I
on.
did do that.
If there was one thing that taught me to use all my consumables, it was I was watching a Magic the Gathering tournament one time, and there was a guy who was
sorry.
clearly losing. I used to play it.
Again, I'm sorry.
I used to play it.
And
How are
he
you
was
there?
clearly losing, and he just like fired off these spells that were good but not like good enough. And one of the commenters was like, "Well, I mean, might as well play him. Can't take him with you." And I'm like, "Oh, fair point." And so I just started using all the consumables at that point.
All right. So,
10 intimidation.
10 intimidation. You kind of just. What's mean look like?
Put honey in the salad.
Stab him with the glaive.
I know where the shrine is. I can do...
Do all of you knows about that?
Yeah.
I think only a few of us know how to get to it. But I think at this point we all know about it.
Alright, look. She was leaving, and I knew she was leaving. And so I gave her, I smuggled out some things, and I gave her what I could to help her along her travels.
So
I don't have
did you
much. I'm a
take-
poor man.
Did you take her jewelry and give it to her?
No.
What did you
No.
smuggle out?
Some of my own earnings.
Are you the only one who cleans that room? Does Aurelia go in there?
Maybe. Who knows what she does, but she doesn't clean it. I clean it.
She does. She doesn't really do the cleaning, right?
Right. She
She-
runs the estate.
She
Runs the estate.
she manages.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. And is Aurelia magically gifted?
She's an elf, probably.
Little racist.
You should hear what she has said about me. She won't let me have a beard. Says it would fall in the food.
Is that what?
Dwarven beards don't fall in the food.
I'm not there.
That makes sense now.
I
I
forgot
don't
he
do the
didn't have a
cabinets
beard.
again.
Sheldon, you watch, I almost called you Jayla. You watch Aurora just start opening cabinets and looking under plates.
I gotta help her.
Don't break anything. Every lady will hear
I
us.
don't know if you need to like talk to her, smash a plate, she'll show up.
That is fair.
Some weird hype man.
We don't need her here. We don't need her here. It's not dinner.
Okay.
Did you have anything else for the?
I check where she is through the
Trying
ceiling.
to think. Trying to think.
Still in the study. Same book. Different pages.
Alright. I was hoping she was on the same page.
She's a statue. She's a weeping angel. She's only active when you look at her.
No, I'm gonna ask. Do you know anything about the red diamond?
They come in red.
I just explained that they come in different colors. Insight check. That's all I got! And I'm not even good at this! I'm a smashy person! That's a 3. I'm a smashy wizard!
His face is earnest. You don't have any reason to
I can see a lot of
disbelieve
the
him.
face.
Alright. Then in that case I can move on to Kyber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, God. And I walk out of the kitchen.
Kyber!
This progress.
You were going to...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. You go pop into the room on the right. So first off...
Why?
Empty.
Alright.
We knocked on it. We knocked on the center door so many times.
You pop into this room. And... there is... the room's heavily decorated in white. White shrouds around the bed. Well, one person gnome bed. White curtaining. In general, just a very lofty sort of thing. Everything's like the curtaining on everything is very light and wafts in the internal wind system. And that almost appears to be a little bit stronger in this room.
The wind.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of dressers. That little closet nook that you've seen in all the other rooms doesn't have one in this room. What you do see are like 3 or 4 different. I shouldn't say 3 or 4. There's a distinctive number. You would look around and clearly see that there's a distinct. There's 4 like dressers in this room.
Or 5.
One like upstanding that has doors that open. Things would hang. She has a nightstand, and on the nightstand there is a gorgeous pencil sketch of 2 gnomish children, framed, standing up.
I'll look at it.
You look at it.
Like young children.
Yeah, pretty young. I mean, nature check?
Nature check?
Jesse, we should also know the name of the child that's not over here because we went through some papers, right? What was that name again?
Clefton.
Clefton. Thank you.
Male, female, children.
Oh, excuse me. 1 female, 1 male.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
7.
Okay. Young, like, but not like babies, not toddlers, like, of an age. The girl
I
is
don't
older.
apologize.
Is there any signature on the front of the sketch?
Just for my sake.
I'll very carefully pick up the picture. On the back, is there a removable frame? Like, is there like the little things you like flip over to like?
Not like modern day frames,
Yeah.
but I mean there is a mechanism with which you can remove it.
I want to see if there's anything written on the back of the, like a memento or anything like that.
Sure. Meanwhile, while you two are messing with plates, you hear from the entryway, hello?
Oh, hello!
Finally.
And you see a gnome girl, with this brownish hair. She's got a little knapsack over her back, and hi, can I help you?
My name is Aurora, and I am investigating things and stuff.
We're here
Happy
around
birthday, by the way.
place.
2 months late.
I'm Shelder. Why don't you like Zins?
I'm sorry, who are you?
We're investigating your father's murder.
Oh. Did Navia do it?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Sound crazy, right?
Who did?
Yeah, that's what we're
Investigating. We actually needed you specifically.
Oh. Can I go put my stuff down?
Well, no, I want to ask you
We'll lose
some
track
questions.
of you and
This is
You
very
will
big.
I'll tell you what. You guys hang out here. I'll be back.
I take her stuff. Where do you want it?
In my bedroom.
Cool. Aurora, you ask questions. I'll go put stuff in the bedroom.
No.
Take.
No.
Okay.
Am I still talking to Gilroy?
Aurelia! You're walking into the room at this point.
Are you playing keep away with a gnome? That's very mean.
Aurora goes up to Calliope where the thing is. Calliope, she's here.
Wait. I would like to cast suggestion on her.
Stealth.
What are you suggesting?
That she let me take her
14.
stuff to her room.
14. Okay.
What a shitty suggest.
Talking to Calliope's hip. That's what I do.
Hips don't lie.
Exactly.
What kind of save is this?
Wisdom?
It is wisdom. Yep.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Against a charmed effect. But it's also magic.
It's gone.
No, it's right there.
It's right here.
19.
Yeah. She doesn't know I cast suggest on her.
Takes your stuff, hands it to Aurelia. Please go put that in my room.
I'll help you.
She is having the governess.
No, I helped the governess. It looks heavy.
Oh, God.
I'll help you, ma'am. Offer my arm.
She glares at you.
No, I thought we patched that over.
You'll stay here.
Wasn't I
You're
flirting?
massively, all of you, overstepping the bounds of guesthood.
Wasn't I flirting with you? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was.
you guys
Poorly.
flirted.
I thought we did fairly decent there for a bit.
Way too strong.
I just got into this room.
Sheldon, put all these plates away. You're ridiculous. Why'd you pull them all out?
You know, I just had this like weird Tourette's sort of like thing to just take out the plates.
Well, you're investigating. I'm here now. We can speak.
Hi, my name is Calliope.
And that way you're not going in and digging through my private things in my room.
I wouldn't do that. Deception. I decept.
You Decepticon.
I go put the plates away.
Kyber, you got the message.
I got the message.
Kyber, you got the message. Roll stealth at disadvantage.
Very.
This.
Oh.
You're a very good sprinter, though.
I was joking about the sprint.
Are you joking about the sprint?
Yeah,
Because
I am.
that matters.
I am whooshing my way out of the room as softly as possible, and then I gently close.
So you had alright. So here's where you were at. You found out that the way it's not mechanism.
Yeah. How
the
does the picture frame open?
the top of the frame comes off.
Mm.
You start sliding the paper out, and you get it high enough to see Clef, and then you hear Aurora. Kyber, get it back on. You set it down.
That seems really important, though.
It looks okay.
All right.
And you turn a fucking bolt.
Yeah.
Stealth check, please.
I think we might want to go back later and tackle that picture.
Well, we know that the other child was a son, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Clef.
So.
Clefton.
Well, no, the
Clefchin,
child we
yeah.
don't know about.
Right.
That's
That's
the one.
Clefton.
That's
Okay.
Clutchin, yeah.
That's the one I just asked about
Clefton,
because I
the boy
know for a
chin
fact that
wonder.
we knew his name. Yes. I have no useful spells.
18.
I have no spells.
18. Okay. So, you run out the door, and you see Aurelia coming up the stairs and turning, and you open Ignatius's door and fucking slide in, and just with a close it. You hear the nyeh, nyeh, nyeh of the fucking squeaking floor as she walks by. You hear the door across the hall open. You hear a behind you, and then
Yeah.
you pop open the door and go.
Oh no, I'm looking like now I'm in Ignatius' room. I haven't been in here yet. So, what's going on in here?
I do ask Aurora where is Kyber because I don't know that he left.
Perception check.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
He is looking through what's-her-face's room.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I sent out the message and I whispered.
12.
12. You give it a brief look. This is the room of an alcoholic. There are empty bottles, like the bottles of pride, the one along the ceiling.
Are there empty wine bottles?
He seems to be a fan of the whiskeys.
Okay.
He's got a writing desk off in the corner. He's got an armoire. He's got a little closet nook, and he is disgustingly splayed out on the bed.
I'll go over to the writing desk stealthily,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give it a once over to see if there's any
Throw me a quick investigate.
Yeah. 11.
There's papers you're going through, and just it's quickly becoming not quick.
Yeah.
There was a few things, something that looked itemized. There was another couple things that resembled a business plan.
Okay, so it's just. Alright, I'll. On my way out,
Step one,
I'm gonna.
steal
Is there
underwear.
any like
Step 2, question mark.
It just says
mostly
step,
empty
drop
like
it.
Yeah.
any bottles with any kind of liquid still in them?
There's a few with like the last swig at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll make my exit out of the room with that bottle in hand.
Okay, and it is at that point you open the door, you close it, and Aurelia is staring at you.
I know, and I go. I close the door. Had a little bit too much to drink.
she's like, what the fuck are you doing?
We were talking about his business plans, and he was just drinking himself into a stupor. I took the last bit from him.
He's been asleep up here for the last hour.
No, we were talking about his failed
You
business.
were downstairs. I saw you earlier.
Well, yeah, earlier. Did you know how far in debt this guy is?
No.
Yeah. He's got 48 hours to come up with how much gold was it?
8,000 or something?
According to Tannenbaum,
Yeah.
3,500.
He's got 48 hours to come up with 3,500 gold, or he's probably gonna have a price on his head.
Oh my.
Yeah. Is there any of the fortune left over? Because we've been trying to help him, but I don't think his business partner's
Well, I
gonna be able
mean,
to bail him out of
there's-
this one.
Some of Avia's jewelry. There's the family heirlooms. If I haven't seen them, but there's should be some things we could sell.
I'm going to insight check to see when she said Avia's jewelry, if there was any facial tick.
Yeah, because you know they're gone.
Yeah.
Because I showed you the trick with the jewelry boxes.
It wasn't the trick. It was
10.
you opening boxes.
It was impressive.
No tick of any kind.
Okay. Okay. We might have to talk about this after dinner.
Okay. Meanwhile, Savani goes up to the window side of the table, second chair down, pulls it out, and sits down.
Assigned seating.
No, it's just mine.
So assigned seating.
No one assigned. It's just this is my spot.
Where did your dad sit?
Points left it down the left side of the table.
At like the head of the table?
Mhm.
Where did Avia sit?
Points at the right end.
If I had like an imaginary friend, where would he sit? Sorry, no, that one was a little out of it. Calliope, you do this better than I do sometimes.
What?
Look, I get easily distracted.
I sit down across from Avia. I curtsy a
Savani?
little bit. And,
So why did you
yeah.
poison your father?
Savani.
Excuse me, I did not poison my father.
Okay, good.
Tell us what happened that night.
Oh, well, it was my birthday, and I spent most of my day with friends. I was out in town with my friends, and we were celebrating, and I came home, and Avia seemed very enthusiastic about my birthday dinner, and so I cleaned up and put on a nice dress, and we came in, we sat down, and the first courses were served. Gilroy had outdone himself. Dove's eggs. Amazing. And I remember that my father was very lively. You know, very
Not
beaming.
usually very lively.
Look, we all suffered when we came here. It took a lot out of us. You know, we left our home. If you've not, Contraption's amazing. It is bustling and alive and moving and breathing and. Sorry, but here is just stale.
I can actually relate a lot to that.
And so we had our meal, and it was delightful. And Avia stood up and gave a touching toast. And then my father fell over dead. And
Was there anything else?
Anything strange?
my father fell over dead.
No, I'm sorry about that. I understand, but like, yeah, anything else? We're trying
Anything
to
else
help.
that
We
you
really
did
are.
beforehand?
Like I said, I wasn't home for most of the day.
You didn't get a pastry from Gilroy?
Yes.
You
Oh,
did?
yes.
What happened in between then?
I
It
got-
is a murder investigation, sorry. We have to, account for all the times.
I went in, I got breakfast from Gilroy. He said he'd made it special for me. And I went out, with my friends and came back a few hours later.
What was the pastry?
Just a iced croissant.
And you ate it?
Of course.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. Inside check.
Go for it.
I'm just trying to make sure that she didn't, like, fade her father or something.
Help! 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 I help. Help action.
Can he help me?
Can I separately roll an investigation check?
You can
Insight?
separately
Insight.
roll. Insight. Too late.
20! Oh, here we go. This is what breaks the case wide open.
Hey, you got the same number I did. You just added a 0 at the end.
Oh, how is that how that works?
You. She seems very, very sincere. It's not even like a hard to read situation. She just seems very open.
Open book to me.
She's not telling you guys something. There is information being omitted right now.
Dear,
Was it the chocolate croissant?
you are in the
No,
bloom
it's
of your
just
life,
ice.
and you will learn many things as you get older. And one of the things you learn is by, eventually having kids and eventually having grandkids. And when you have kids, you get to watch very
I think
young
so. I've
people
already blocked it out.
who don't know any better lie to you, and it's so incredibly obvious. And you get to catch them at it just like. And then they have kids, and they lie to them, and sometimes even causes the parents to lie to you about what they lied to them about it, and it's all just so clear.
Who was
So
lying
what
to
are you
who?
lying about?
Make it intimidate.
Intimidate?
Yeah.
Can I persuade? I'm bad at intimidation.
No. That was.
There's a drugged out turtle
Not bad at
questioning her right now.
intimidation, though.
Yeah.
That's 19.
That is 19.
That's terrible.
Hey kid,
Reroll.
you want to buy some magic?
That's just because of my charisma bonus. I got old man intimidation.
-1.
Maybe you should get good.
Yeah,
cat.
yeah, you flex and people laugh, whereas I just sort of wag my turtly tail and they just want to give me money.
They
That's
laugh-
how that works.
They laugh when I flex.
No. Well, Norwell does, but Norwell thinks he is Beefcake.
I mean, I know I only have an 18 strength, guys, but come on. I'm
Bishop
trying.
Norwell, he beat you. Since he beat you in that fight, he really took it to heart.
Look, my friends are.
Troublemakers.
Oh my god.
That's one way of putting it.
Possibly even
Da, 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 da.
the Barracudas.
So you've met them.
Oh, miles away.
We have a lot.
No, wait, I'm right
you're in
here.
your
You're
room.
sitting right there.
I'm in the blueberry.
I was not doing that joke. Damn it! You are in the room
Look,
where it
it's
happened.
there's
Room
there's
where it
not
happened.
many
Room
young
where it
women, and
happened.
they were so nice to me. And yes,
So what kind of activities would our pals and us get up to?
for the most part, I just.
Rakshasa dust?
Oh my god, no.
Good.
What sort of degenerate would do Rakshasa?
Aurora's
Oh my
like covering her face and
Only
not trying
someone
not
who's
to laugh.
insane. I tell you.
You didn't, she says.
All he did with a vampire. Very long
I
story.
exploded his brain with a narwhal made of rainbows and sunshine.
That is not how it looked on our end. I'm just being very honest.
It looked like two drunk guys like bashing each other.
It looked
G.I.
like two
Joe.
guys
But-
having strokes and one just failed hard.
But this is not relevant to our story.
Well,
Does anybody else have connections with the Barracudas? Shit out of me, sorry.
in my family?
Yes.
Just me, I assume.
Anybody else know?
Is there any way that your connection could have been relevant to what happened? would they have gotten the poison from the barracudas, maybe? Do you have contacts in the barracudas can tell us who would have bought said poison?
We know where the black market is.
We do.
I've never known anybody to poison anybody in the Barracudas.
But do you know of anything that could have happened with the barracudas that is related to this murder?
My father never met any of them. He would have been mortified to know that I was friends
That was
with...
random.
Insight check.
Go for it.
That would be a 16.
16?
Yeah.
So far as you can tell, she's telling the truth.
I feel like this is a huge break, but I haven't gotten to where the break is yet. So, like, tell us what you actually did. Maybe something will pop up.
Well, I met with a friend.
The
and-
barracuda, yeah.
Yeah, yes, and we...
It's not the one in the weird armor, right?
Tripoli? Poor thing.
I
That
don't.
thing
You're
has a
sidetracking.
name.
You're sidetracking. We're on a mission here.
Sorry.
Look, when I'm focused, I'm focused. When I'm not, you deal with it.
Well, we hit the town. I mean, I don't go out as often as my brother does, but yeah, we hit the town. We went around and...
Does he have contacts with the barracudas?
Christ.
God, he
Is
is
he
he dead
wanted
by
by the
now.
barracudas right now?
He's not wanted by anybody.
No, that's fair.
Okay, well. I mean, he's definitely wanted by someone right now. He's got 48 hours to live.
What?
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's fine.
You already said he doesn't want. He does not want to.
Whoa, no, you... 48 hours to live? You're gonna kill my brother?
No,
No, not us.
Somebody else
The
will definitely
person
kill him.
who found
Avia.
Alvia, he's going to kill your brother for not paying.
He wrote a check with his mouth.
Obviously
He
so.
couldn't cash with his ass.
Maybe.
Off his back.
Possibly.
Insight check.
How do you feel about
Same.
this?
Ooh.
Insight
10.
check.
I want
8.
to be where the
15.
people are.
I want to be. No, motherfucker. I'm finally in the room where it happened.
15.
This is why you don't split the party in the murder mystery.
Listen here,
There was
Aaron
ground to
Burr.
cover.
Run for president.
Okay. Shock? Concern? Are the emotions you're getting off that?
You think she's gonna try and? Are you like scared of her?
You don't know that.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, well, what was your insight? Just so.
15.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll 10.
10 as well.
Yeah, no, neither
Okay.
of you.
Did you have something to do with your father's death?
No.
Insight check.
Yeah, absolutely. In such a.
Step 5.
I
I mean, she
Plus
said it
five.
out loud.
18 plus 5, 23.
I failed. I'm just rolling for whatever reason.
That was an outright fabrication.
Here we go. Break it open, Sherlock. This is why I gave you the hat.
Well, I'll be damned. Well,
That's
I'll
canonical.
be
anyway,
damned.
That's canonical. Remember,
start
he
blasting.
has the hat.
Why would you want your father... Actually, Zona truth.
And we ask you to fail for the sake of the investigation. You can choose to fail.
She stands up and leaves. You start casting a spell, she just stands up and leaves.
So,
She had something to do with her father's death.
yeah, she's absolutely guilty in some way.
They just killed the spell.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't stay here tonight.
I don't think we go after her.
I think we rest up and get a lot more Zona Truce in the bank and then tie her to a chair.
I don't think that's how this is going to play out.
I guess that's fair. But man, what if it could?
I think...
Kyber walks in the room.
Ah.
You missed everything.
What's going on?
We relay the information.
Gnome. Stealthily.
Oh yeah, Chameleon. Get off Aurelia duty. Find the daughter.
The chameleon scoots across the pathway.
Do we see it?
Yeah, you guys watch the chameleon scoot across the
It's
path.
just bright pink for no apparent reason.
Yep. And Aurelia kind of leans in.
Well, you got a pest problem. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I've literally never seen that lizard before.
I don't question it.
I could-
You're all not actually going to stay here for dinner.
Can I make another chameleon check to see if he got any smarter?
Gilford invited us. I was very nice to him.
He was. He did.
I'm uninviting you. You're all leaving now.
And so we are.
I'm giving you a 1-star review on Yelp.
Yeah, what does he Yelp?
It's like Twitter.
What does a bird have to do with this?
No, that's the thing. So
What does a bird have to do with yelping?
you write a little message on a bird, and then you send it out and delivers that message to 100 different people.
That bird must be very tired.
But Yelp is the same, except the bird has a magic mouth spell on it. It just yells it really loud.
Yeah, I think Calliope would then be like, alright, I guess we have to leave.
To go.
Okay, yeah, we leave.
Sneak in at night, kill
I was on board until the second. You had me in the first half.
them. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, we have the thing. Okay. Yeah, we leave. Yep, I'm taking my crew. I'm like, yes, crew, let's go.
Chameleon stays.
Alright.
Calliope was not lying. She's literally never seen that lizard before, ever.
I'm also not gonna is there a way I can stay within 100 feet of the main body of the mansion, or do I have to physically leave?
You're going to have to physically leave.
Okay, then
There's no way to be on the ground.
chameleon
Taking
comes
my
right
crew.
then.
Alright.
Taking my crew.
Alright, you guys go.
Yeah.
Everyone, by the way,
You have the medallion?
just so
Of course
that we
I
can
do.
coordinate future bits, this is
Can
Lizzie
we-
McGuire.
Oh.
What level is Arcane Lock?
It's third or fourth?
What level is Scry?
Third. That I know for sure.
I'm fucked.
It's in the bag of holding.
But my pocket watch is in the chest.
Yeah. Hey.
Eh.
Eh.
We started off this campaign with scrying.
Yeah, as we say, we
We're old hands
started
at
this.
this.
We started this campaign with someone who could constantly scry on us. Hey,
We should confuse them and just walk around
no,
town.
we go to the ship now. We get Pug to identify it.
No, you do the Daniel Radcliffe thing, wear the same clothes every day
Also,
for 2
someone
months.
who's possibly implicit in a murder is involved with the gang that runs this town.
But they can't kill us.
So we
See,
don't
you know,
Unless
you
we
torture
give
us.
them a reason to break the tree.
Yeah, no, let's go ask them. Let's head to the black market and see if we know of anyone connected to that family who bought any poison. We have a get out of jail free card with them. It works
I
out great.
really want to know what this medallion does, though.
That's fine. You can do
We
that. I'll head
can
to the
find
black
out down
market.
there too. We could always ask.
I'll take it to Pug.
Okay.
I'll go to the black market. I ain't scared.
I would prefer if you stayed
Here?
and watched the house.
Every time you go off
I don't-
alone, in any form or in any body, you die.
I don't want. Yeah, I do
Shin
it.
Chan bag.
God
God
damn
damn
it.
it.
I hate that I
des-
made that canonical.
Describe the, how far are we from the gate to leave?
Okay, so from the gate to the door, there's a little fountain, some gardenage on either side. So about 20 feet, fountain, another 10 feet. I mean, as far as mansions go, this place is pretty modest.
Okay. As we pass the fountain, I'm going to do a little quick take behind me to
Just
see
gonna
if
live
anyone
in the
notices
fountain
me.
because
Yeah.
you can't breathe.
Perception check.
This is how we survive vampires, motherfucker.
Yeah. 15.
You see the curtain
Yeah.
from above the foyer cracked slightly.
I have to exit the grounds. They're watching us.
Okay, that's fine. I am going to the ship.
Yeah.
I am going to get this identified.
Okay.
I'm not so sure we should not talk to Avi again.
But I've seen
We should
the
probably talk
backside
to
of
Avi
this
again
place.
and ask about the daughter.
Do you want to go talk to Avi while I
How
get
long
this
is it till
identified?
dark?
Yeah.
How long is it till dark?
Hour and a half.
Okay.
Before we're splitting up the party? Wait, where do you want to go, Ross?
Black market.
Oh boy,
Yeah, like I said, I want to see who may have bought poison.
just be careful. But I want to...
You know me. Everyone likes me.
Oh boy.
As we
Turtles
exit,
too.
as soon as we're out of sight of the foyer,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna split off from the party.
Okay. So you get back down the hill and back into town.
Okay.
Because it's like on a hill. Remember how I said you could see it from
Mm-hmm.
many different vantage points? That hill is very plainly visible
Okay.
pretty much anywhere. So you're going to have to get back to town, roll a stealth, and then try to sneak back up. Which, having cased the joint very thoroughly, is not an easy task.
What if I were to scale the hill behind the house?
Doable. Alright.
I'm running to whichever... I think it was Pug. I'm running to whichever crew member had identified.
Benny.
Benny. Yep. That's right, because he sings. Oh boy. Yep, I ran to Nammibaun. I have the bag
That's
of
what you
holding.
want to call what happened.
Yeah.
Alright. Black market, identify, sneak.
Avia.
Obvious. I'm going to start with you. You go back to the police department. You go in, and the guy's standing there going, hey, we're going to be closed soon. I don't want to go home.
Lawyer.
I'm the lawyer. I get to talk.
Well, she's not here.
Where is she?
The guy came and got her.
What guy?
The guy.
The bounty guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why
yes.
would you let her leave your custody?
Well, he made a very convincing argument.
You're an idiot. Where did he go?
I don't know.
Mad cleric.
How do you not know? That is your prisoner. That is your prisoner, and you just let her leave?
Look,
She's a part of a murder
He came in, he
investigation.
pointed a gun, he said he hadn't been paid, and he left.
Oh, pointing a gun? Yeah, we're good.
You are ridiculous. I leave and go stomping to his
Not
ship.
You're very scary.
Not
Good!
not an idiot anymore, merely a coward.
Alright. You go back to the ship.
Go to his ship.
His ship. We'll get there. You get aboard the Nammibaun and go up gangplank, you go up to Benny, set in front of Benny. Oh, pretty.
Benny, identify it.
Identify!
It's a red diamond.
Benny. Unless you're going to use a spell slot,
My
I
loot-
know this takes 10 minutes.
My loot's downstairs.
Benny!
Get your jets on!
He pulls out a dog whistle.
I'll keep the rhythm.
He's got a banjo. No, he goes downstairs, get his loot, comes back. Bing, ding, 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 ding. Fuck!
What's wrong? What is it?
Fuck that thing.
What is it?
Captain? That thing will take the soul out of your body.
How?
Magically?
That's technically the correct answer.
I left him by the scruff.
Captain, it's what they used to make soul gems, Captain.
Okay, that is what I needed.
It takes it, and then they take it
For
to
the
another place.
lawnmower.
Oh, it's the lawnmower!
They take it, then it goes into here, and then they take it to the other thing, and that's what breaks it. And I don't know that. I didn't want to know that, and now I know that, and you made me know that. Bing, ding, 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 ding.
Is he in the weed whacker?
Well, you have the lawnmower, so.
No, I don't.
Here's the really fucked up question. Did you guys buy him?
Ah!
Did we what?
He wasn't dead. He was just soulless. Holy shit. Shit. Okay. Yeah. I asked Benny to write down what this does.
Captain, it's in my brain forever.
Cool. I need it on a piece of parchment.
He's gonna go get it buried.
I need, like, Caitlin needs to specifically know, like, what it does. Like, I need to look at it, if that makes sense. Like, what the item does.
Google sheet say.
We just stumbled across the equivalent of mint strike plates for fucking currency.
Yeah. Well,
See, I was just thinking soul
Like-
trafficking.
no. It's the mint plates for currency crossed with Soylent Green.
And what does he identify to?
It's like that fucking short story, The Box, where
What
like
does identify to?
you get a box and it's like you press a button, you get $1 million, and someone you don't know dies.
That was a flick too. I made that into a flick.
yeah, but the short story was better.
I believe that wholeheartedly, but Cameron Diaz was in the flick.
The point of the short story was husband and wife argue out the box. She presses the button. Husband dies. She calls the person who gave her the box. She's like, you told me it would be someone I don't know. And the guy's like, well, I guess you never really knew your husband at all, did you?
That is better.
Yeah.
That's like
Because the end of the flick is she pushes the button, she gets her $1 million, and as he's leaving, he goes, I'm going off to give this to someone else. And they're going to press the button, and somebody they don't know looks pointedly at her, will die.
That's like a weird, like, fucked up
Yeah,
gift of the
it's-
Magi inverted.
Yeah.
Identify says if it is a magic item or other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item or what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature, the creature doesn't.
I mean, it's almost done. And the
Well, I mean,
span of
it was almost like here, like tonight. I've drank maybe like
Yeah,
3
so
or 4
like, does it
shots.
require attunement?
My dad and I kind of hammered it.
And does it have charges? Like, is it an action? Like, do you, like, is it
Can't see.
Okay.
God damn, I left a note and a personal item behind.
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
It's alright. We'll fight him anyways. I'll just duel him with drugs again, I guess. I don't know.
Just let Shelter start blasting. He'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Like a weird fucked up cross between Tom Cruise, Danny DeVito, and
No, just stop with those two.
that's fair.
And I Danny DeVito as well. So how about those Cardinals?
They
How
played.
are they doing?
They played each other today.
Did they really?
Yeah, they had a simulation game where they split the team up and had them basically play each other.
How'd they do?
They won.
I bet the Cardinals won.
Dude,
and
so
lost.
our neighbor stopped me on my way back in from letting the dog out yesterday night at like 10 o'clock.
Okay. Sorry.
No, this is more important.
We're gonna move on.
Okay.
It's me just sneaking back into the manor.
Kyber?
It's the Nammibaun.
I don't know
actually, can I retcon and say that I'm trying to get a hold of Kyber, like through the Rocky Talkie?
Sure.
The Rocky Talkie.
That yeah. Sorry.
This is the moment that you guys get that joke? She made that joke like 4 times earlier today.
I wasn't listening, and I assumed she was saying walkie-talkie.
No, it's Rocky Talkie.
Rocky Talkie.
This is the only way to refer to it.
I heard it all 4 times.
I heard it this time.
The Stoner Spore speech is bull. You just say Rocky Talkie.
But I have to game face as the DM, unless you guys do hilarious phone bit. All right, real quick, you retcon him.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell him like what it does, but I think I'm.
You're not there yet. You have to go all the way back to town. He's still sneaking up. You have to go back to the shit. He's coming back up. So you are.
So this is before I find out
Yes.
what is. Okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah, I've got like several minutes.
Yeah.
If not.
Got at
Go ahead and roll that
10
stealth
to
check for me.
13 bullshit minutes for Benny.
Okay, put it on the dice.
Roll it on your keyboard.
Luck point.
Final luck point.
Final cock point.
Yeah.
So when you say it like that.
That would be a 25.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. 25. You come up the back of the hill and you come running up and you're behind the shed. You pop around the shed and you remember, man, you pop over and hang your right. The thing. And a fucking like mage light swings through and as it's about to hit you, tuck back behind a hedge. And it fucking shines. You see, it's around you in the hedge. Like the light is shining through the leaves, but you're just still. And there's like beams of light here and there. Okay, and then away. You pop back out and make your way back in. Continue weaving and bobbing your way up to the back door of this building. And you're not. How are you planning on watching this estate? Are you? Are you trying to sneak your way to the front? Do you want to go
My
in?
first
What are you
question
trying
was
to do?
was at any point during this was I privy to the conversation where they mentioned the mausoleum?
I would have mentioned that whenever we got our get back
And
together and exchange
I'm fine either
information.
way if I was not privy to that.
I would say that, yeah, Aurora would have said something. That she intends on speaking with the corpse of Corthon tomorrow.
But she can't because the soul's not there.
Nobody else there yet.
Make an Arcana check.
I mean, I don't
doesn't
know this
know.
information.
I looked up the spell. Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Can do.
Oh, really?
Attitude.
It's not dependent on the soul.
Huh.
There are 2 spells.
That raises a really weird, like, cosmological question.
There are 2 spells today that I read over twice to make sure I fully understood them.
Speak with Ed.
Speak with dead and identify.
Well then.
Benny!
And the jazz! Anyways, so yes, you are aware that there is a mausoleum somewhere on the grounds. You have not seen it yet.
But I assume I know what it looks like.
It's behind the 3rd Zinfandel.
I'll first go looking for that.
Up.
It's nighttime. Make an investigation check.
Yes.
6.
6. You thought you knew what it looked like.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I spend some time looking for that, and then, without anything better to look for there, I will try to. The house has a cellar.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to find a cellar entrance. And
Easy enough. That is on the. Double check that. Cellar.
You're just licking your whole balls there, aren't you, buddy?
Ranger, for the love of God.
At least he gets to.
Weave off you offered you his balls multiple times and you never said yes. So
that has gone to a much different place. We skipped from cancer joke to dog sex joke.
Anyway,
I've got
yes, that
sex.
is
we offered you put him on your keychain.
a
I don't think.
double trap door, cellar style, on the east wing.
Okay.
So you make your way around there.
Okay.
You can open those from the outside pretty easy.
Not locked. Holy shit.
I'll take out my hooded lantern, and I'm gonna unscrew it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use the lantern oil along the hinges. Gonna screw that back on,
All right.
and I'm very slowly gonna test it. Like, I'm gonna check the edges around the door, see if there's any.
Give me another investigate. And a perception. I want both.
18 investigation. 27 perception.
You're investigating these doors, and you're keeping a vigilant eye out, and they're not trapped. But as you're doing this, as you're opening and closing these doors, there's a shadow beneath.
God damn it. What kind of shadow?
Hard to tell.
Could just be a shadow that is a monster.
Just be a shadow.
It is okay. It's a people. It's a humanoid of some kind.
It's not the thing that's gonna sap your strength until you die.
It's not a fucking cask. All right.
But I have made no sound so far.
Until
Kyber? I forget how the volume works on this thing.
Gerber baby.
Kyber.
God damn it.
I was gonna do it too!
have I ever mentioned that I love this game?
Kyber.
Like, is there a way to fucking silence this thing?
This is gonna
What do you do?
Fucking run. Closest building, I'm fucking making for it.
The shed!
I make for around the shed.
You get running. The fucking light swings. Bam! There it's on your back. The doors fly open.
It's so
Who is it?
You don't know.
It's so James!
You turn around and the fucking light shrouds them. They're not a fucking gnome.
They're making snaps!
How tall?
People tall.
Like
Taller
elf,
than you?
elf tall?
Is this thing on? I don't know if this thing is on.
And you're running. The light's on you. You fucking duck behind the shed. And you're... and,
So James.
I am
we're gonna leave you there.
okay. Okay. I spend the entire time running thinking, what do I have on me that can silence a fucking walkie-talkie that I can't turn
Put
off?
it in the bag of holding.
I don't have it!
I have it!
Oh yeah, that's right.
Throw it in your pocket folder.
All right, Sheldon.
Black market.
Tell him
You
to shut up.
go into the side. You go onto the You cross the bridge and go
Yeah.
onto the little central island. The stalls are empty at this time of night. Time of day.
Is there
They're
a
late.
place- is there a
It's
place to
fucking
get, like a fake mustache.
Huh?
Place can get a fake mustache.
still
You have a fake
Oh,
mustache.
that's right.
It's been on all day.
I just made that up. I forgot about that.
Well, too late now.
I forgot I God willed a fake mustache to exist.
Nope.
I
And to
looked
Tripoli.
I
Oh,
looked
that
to
is
buy
good.
that hat, but I couldn't find one that would get here in time.
That's all good.
Dude, very seriously. We almost had it like taped up under here so that you could just...
I would have flipped my shit.
Don't-
I would
It'd
have
been
lost
great.
my goddamn mind.
And
It'd
the
be
one
great.
came with a little pipe and a magnifying
Dude,
glass.
I would shave to a mustache right here, right now.
All right. You open it up, go down.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking through this little sewer area. You get to the tunnel, the glass tunnel underneath the bay. Super dark, hard to see.
I come in peace.
You say out loud, and you keep walking. And you are now outside the metal door, going into the black market.
Knock, knock.
Clang, clang, clang. The door. Password.
Oh, fuck.
Knock, 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 knock.
Fuck you. Shink.
Aw.
Oh, is that really not the password? I messed up. Do I know the password?
You can tell us just check.
I don't remember.
That was a trip. Intelligence, just check. Straight up.
Yep.
17.
Sawyer didn't say a password. He said, fuck you, open the door.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Sink.
Fuck you, open the door.
Damn. Sink. The door opens, and a female head peeks around. You're not important enough to say that.
I was with the guy who said it the
Yeah,
first
I
time.
know. I remember. I was at the door.
Right, but he never told me the password.
No one knows the password.
Well, then why'd you say yes for the
Because
password?
I didn't want to fucking let you in.
Just let me in.
Why?
I can do fun shadow puppets. Make a rabbit.
With
There's
one
no
finger.
light on you. You just...
But there's a
That's
shadow
the
puppet
impressive
anyways,
part.
isn't it?
What's your business?
I'm looking for someone who sells poisons to see if somebody bought a poison.
We don't give out client information.
What
It's
if
the black market.
What if I'm a lawyer?
Is that glued to your hand? Is that super glued to your hand?
It is.
Don't worry about it.
Get used to the view.
No, tender.
It wasn't big enough for it to come out
Come in.
quickly.
All right, cool.
That is going to take a greater restoration.
What do you want?
Like I said, I dissembled not at all. Where's the poison vendor?
Does it point over his shoulder?
That's not descriptive at all. Literally, the whole of the black market is over
Points
your
at a
shoulder.
stall that's empty.
Oh, okay, cool. I go there.
You go up to the empty stall.
Yeah.
She's staring at you, just dumbfounded.
Well, look,
Behind
you
you.
told me to go here.
It was implicit that it was empty.
Well, yeah, then why'd you want me to go here? Is this the
I.
poison vendor?
Oh my God! What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? You're
Fuck!
giving the directions. Look, you want to be rid of me, right?
Yes.
Give me the right directions.
I gave you the directions to the poison vendor.
Is that they closed? I'm guessing.
Yeah. I guess.
Or do they live here?
We all kind of live here.
I go into the stall.
What
and
are you doing?
knock on the thing. What? Look, I'm telling
What are
you.
you trying to find?
If somebody bought a poison
For what?
for 2 months ago for a dinner party where somebody died.
2 months ago.
2 months ago. Does that strike an interest in your eye? Does that strike a flame off the old noggin?
A little.
What would that information be?
What's it worth to you?
Here we go.
Shadow puppet.
With a piece of paper flopping.
I have 505 gold. I offer 5 gold because my OCD is quite strong.
5 gold.
Yeah. And I do the thing where I hold the gold here, 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 here.
You don't have that enough fingers.
No, I don't. Yeah, you're right. Cowabunga. And I hold out 5 gold by the way. Cowabunga or live long and prosper. Depending. It's all Spanish translation, don't worry.
The name's translated. Michelangelo.
It was European to begin with, after all.
Judgment call, Jesse. How big is a sending stone?
And
It is palm-sized.
Palm-sized?
A human palm sized, I think.
yeah.
Uh,
Well. takes the 5 gold.
2 first. 3 when the answer. If the answer's good.
Wouldn't happen to be the Higginbottom party.
You know it's the Higginbottom party. What else happened in the last 2 months?
You're right. I do know. Girls? And women in purple shrouds begin to close in, go over by the door, and lock it.
Oh, this is turning to my kind of party.
Oh no.
Are you all here for a little bit of the old shelter round?
And we're going to leave shelter there.
I imagine
Caitlin, check your text message.
I just did.
You want to read that out loud for the stream? You want to read that aloud for Sarah?
The medallion
Hi, Sarah.
pulls the soul out of the body and stores it. The item requires 10 minutes to cast the ritual, then another 10 minutes to put the soul into the breaking apparatus.
So we're missing half the puzzle piece here. But
The
that
weed
also
whacker.
means
Lawnmower.
that we probably have his soul in this medallion. We could probably bring him back to life.
You're not here.
It's true.
He mumbles.
Intelligence check.
Damn it. Intelligence or Arcana?
This is just an intelligence check.
Damn it.
Mhm.
That's the same either way. I'm not proficient. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Nope, that was worse.
No, no.
9.
9.
9 for the better one.
It's been 2 fucking months.
Nope. They definitely. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's definitely not in the gym.
Captain, we can't have this here. We can't have this here. You know what this is? This is so bad. Captain, I can't. Captain, I can't be on the ship with something like that.
Okay, I take it and I walk off the ship.
Okay. As you do, you meet up with Aurora.
The guy who brought Olivia in for his bounty,
What?
he took her.
He took her.
He took her.
Where?
Back to his ship, I'm assuming.
His ship was close by, right?
Right in front of yours.
Oi! I go to the ship.
Proof of life,
He leans over the edge and looks down. Can I help you?
Where is she?
Below deck.
Can we talk
We
to
need
her?
to talk to her.
Cool, I need to talk to you as well. So, I looked into the business venture.
Mm-hmm.
The little shit that he was in business with
Uh-huh.
just sold the family heirlooms, the Higginbottom family heirlooms, to settle one of his debts. And has had this fucker strung along for the last 3 weeks. So I'm probably going to shoot them both.
That is fine.
Yeah,
No
don't-
worries.
Don't give 2 shits about that. I need to talk to the Avia.
Well, she's below deck. You're more than welcome.
Cool, I go below deck.
Zita! Zita!
Zeta comes running down.
I live to serve thee.
I waved. Did you see that I waved?
Oh, Zita!
I saw you in the house and I waved.
Holy
Aurora
shit.
just like feels all warm and cozy. Come with us to ship. You stay on top of deck and make sure nothing weird happens while Captain and I go below deck of this ship. Not our ship, but this ship.
As you wish. Alright, you guys go down below deck. You're passing. The crew does not seem to be as diverse as yours.
All human?
Mostly human.
He races.
And they all seem to be pretty much min-wage workers. You guys have classes. They don't. So you're passing people who are, actually scrubbing the deck. And, like fucking sorting things and actually doing ship jobs.
We don't have people that do that?
You know how Kyber does all that stuff?
Hey.
You
A
guys
cloth under
you
her.
guys-
Whee!
get down to the brig. She is no longer manacled. You see that a mattress has been pulled into the brig. There's like blankets and there was a plate of food, half empty, and she actually looks fairly comfortable.
Avia, what is your favorite piece of jewelry?
I had this choker, diamond. It was perfect. It went with everything.
Pull out.
God, no.
You do not
Inside
recognize
check.
this.
That's, oh my God, no.
Inside check.
So gaudy.
Have you ever seen this before?
15.
She is disgusted.
I don't blame you with this. It's
No.
not my
You've
fault.
never seen this before.
No, never.
How many jewelry boxes do you own?
4?
This was in number 3. Under an arcane lock. Who do you know?
I keep
That's
rings
okay.
in number 3.
Well, you keep nothing in any of them
All
now.
of your jewelry is gone.
BT dubs.
But you, Gibbet that little shit.
Gibbet, cool. Is he magically inclined?
It's mixology. He just as far as alchemies,
So he drinks?
amongst other things, dear.
Do you know anyone who is in the business of soul gems?
Oh, no, no. That's highly controlled by Plexton government mostly, but the government. That is. It's a narrow field, my dear.
Who,
Quite.
Who are friends with Savani?
So far as I know, she doesn't have any.
Does she know magic?
No.
Like, none whatsoever.
No.
Because I think she's the one who did something to your husband.
She.
Savani?
The daughter, yeah.
Did you say that you
She's so-
that you incited that she had something to do with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's so mild.
She's in with the Barracudas.
She would never.
She
She
did.
definitely did. I was in that room that time.
I don't believe. I can't believe that. She
Why
friended
would
me.
Why would we lie to you about this?
Why would she friend me?
Uh,
I did nothing to her. I was trying to be a friend.
Aurora, I'm going. Do you have any more zones?
yes.
Okay. Do you submit to another zone of truth?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. If you don't.
She does. She fails.
Did you conspire with anyone to have your husband killed?
God, no.
Did you conspire with anybody to remove his soul and put it in something else?
No.
Did you know your lawnmower has soul gems in
With a lawnmower?
Do you know that there is a shrine in the house dedicated to you?
it? The cloak is in love with you.
Oh
It's
God, it's not
adorable.
Gilroy, is it?
No,
I didn't say that.
it is.
I didn't say that.
Oh, that poor little man. Oh no.
He knows
No.
about your favorite jewelry.
Oh.
And he could describe what you were wearing, probably down to your undergarments, on the night of your husband's death.
Oh,
Apparently, it was a deep V.
it was tasteful.
Them cleavage.
A tasteful Venezuela.
Showing off them titties.
The old Panama, if you know what I'm talking about.
The old Panama Canal.
How dare you?
It's got gates that open and close, I hear.
Oh shit.
Did you keep any diaries or anything in your room?
I mean, no, I brought them with me and lost them in my travels. My journals and diary. Yes. I panicked. I thought.
Why did you run? Just because you have a history of killing husbands?
Yes. They absolutely thought it was going to be me, and I knew that. And I was running, and I didn't.
How did you meet your husband?
I didn't tell you before. Oh, hold. How did I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on. wasn't it?
Yes, number 3.
I sold him his house.
You sold him?
Yes, I owned a few of the mansions in town.
I've seen enough porn to know this.
And one day he just showed up and quite out of thin air, as it were. And
That works on multiple levels.
Yeah, it does.
Miss Upton. Okay. Oh god, I had another question. Did you know about his troubles in the elemental plane of air?
not at first, but eventually he told me. He told me everything.
Would he have reason to potentially fake his own death, do you think? Is it that bad?
No. Once they left, they were gone. I mean, he lost one son to it, but
Lost one?
he doesn't know what happened to him, but Clefton was left behind.
Okay.
From what I've been told, he and Savali were close. But
Is Clefton on the job? Is Clefton on the weed whacker? Are they gonna put Clefton in Dad's body?
This is really spectacularly morbid, the fact that we are arguing over whose fucking soul's in the weed. Jesus.
But we don't question the
fuck.
souls in the stuff of our thing.
Yeah. No, like the ones in my drum and the ones in my paddle entitled Love Game, they're just there. Yeah, it's Joe, Greg, and Susan. they just chill there now. That's fine.
have I ever told you what the soul gems are?
Isn't it what we're discussing right now?
100.
It is a form of capital punishment in this world.
Oh.
It was originally
Something tells me I want to overthrow this.
about 50 years ago. There was the gold rush, essentially. It was a mass, because magic started dying. 400 years ago, the prime material was cut off from the Fae. So wild magics died. You still have your elemental, and you still have like Shadowfell magic, and up until the gods fell, you had celestial magic. But just your raw weave started fraying. No more druids. You guys have not met one druid, not one. This entire
Except
campaign.
for the one on our boat?
Except for the one that you fucking assigned.
Yeah.
So they were going over and they were finding soul gems. That's what people were doing. They were digging them out of the ground. And once it was all dug out, they figured out how to make more. I threaded a plot in here into the job board. You guys didn't chase it, but they took whole souls and put them into items. So out there are criminals in sentient magic items somewhere. And they figured out if they broke them down, then it was not so volatile.
Got it.
So souls are broken into 100 pieces and put into gems. Governments closely control this because they control capital punishment.
Sure.
And the idea is, if you destroy the soul and turn it into a battery, that person can't be resurrected ever. So if you take a great evil, turn him into 100 soul gems, that great evil's gone from the universe, the multiverse for forever. That's the idea. The fact that this could be wildly abused is
What we are discovering. More or less.
Yep.
Cool.
So it started up here and started with the best of intentions. But
Don't most things do.
That's me.
Okay.
one, the powers that be are not as leak proof as they might have thought.
Gotcha.
2, the gods that would have governed that were replaced by gods who would blatantly exploit it.
You know, I forget we're under a dark age of deities. Land people problems.
Land people
Yeah,
problems.
people problems.
And then we kind of keep that at arm's length, but this is knowledge that you all should kind of have as players.
Gotcha.
Once you get into land people problems, you start delving into this shit. So, all of that said, you are talking to Avi about this. Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so. I think I need to start heading back and trying to find Kyber using the walkie-talkie.
Okay. So,
And looking for shelter on the way. Did I know he was going to the black market?
Yep, I would have told you.
So, you get up to the deck, and there's Tannenbaum. So, did you find what you needed?
We got some more questions, but
Well, your other friends, the little fellow, I quite liked him. The turtle man was weird.
yes, he does that.
You're not planning to leave ports the next day or two, yeah?
Not at all.
What are you going to do with her?
Well, actually, I meant to talk to you about this. I'm quite invested in you exonerating our dear Avia. Because if she's exonerated, we all get paid.
It's very true.
So, I'm at your disposal.
Ooh.
We need you to protect her. There's shenanigans about.
Done. Quite done.
Shenanigans.
You see a woman, khaki pants as well. She's also wearing white silk shirt.
Laura Dern?
Comes striding up. Darling, activity at the house. She hands him a spyglass. He pulls it out. Oh damn.
What
Oh
is
dear.
Your little friend is in trouble.
Kyber!
Kyber!
Well, that's been like
I see
an
the
hour
penis.
since the last time he sent that. I have a whole hour to roleplay now.
That's a ghost penis.
And we'll handle it next time.
Goddamn.
Nammibaun, nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
That.
You and your little nifty
Jessica, did you
controller.
get a huge fat